Is this the same day?
Yeah, Italis has just died. You just had the award show, and Astraeus has just started a war with Odyssey.
Yeah,
Right,
Hypatia
right.
would pull Astraeus aside, hand him my magic success coin, and say, "Fix this."
I'm sorry, your magic what coin?
I got it for winning the debates. It's my magic success coin. You succeed on any skill check you make.
Oh man, I appreciate. I'll
One-time
take
use.
it. Oh geez, no
Yeah.
pressure. I have an idea. I have an idea, and I'm going to approach Reset.
Okay.
Reset would be kind of, I guess, wherever there's like a waiting room or whatever. She's just sitting down.
So back down in the locker rooms where it all went down, or
no, like
out
they
in
probably
the courtyard where they're selling merchandise and stuff. Oh, okay.
Courtyard sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah, just kind of sitting there, looking at the medals, kind of trying to decide what to do with them.
Yeah. So yeah, Astraeus will walk up and say, "Reset, may I have a word?"
Yes, what is it?
I fear a cast has caught me at a inopportune time, and my slip of the tongue has caused much harm that I did not intend, and perhaps worse to you and your people, great offense. I require your aid to help make this right.
What sort of aid are you talking about?
I fear the delegation from Odyssey will not likely be inclined to hear my words, and as I think I proved, when the subject is not regarding the Titans or the Five, I'm not exactly the most comfortable giving speeches. I know that you know I meant no disrespect, and yet I know that my motives may not be of concern to the Arisian delegation. But I'm hoping that you may be able to speak to them to help smooth things over, as we, as our fellowship, may very well need their assistance in the future. If there's anything I can do, please tell me. If you are unsure whether or not you can smooth it over yourself, Hypatia has willingly offered this to aid our endeavor, and I'll reset the success coin.
I guess I'll grab it, take a look at it, and I'm gonna say, Astraeus, I don't know how they do it here in Mitros, but in Odyssey, when we make a mistake, we own up to it and we apologize.
Astraeus, you'll see, kind of smiles and says, I admit my ignorance of your culture. I did not assume such a straightforward tactic would have met muster. Frankly, that is how we do it here. Which
to own up to your mistakes is the sign of a strong warrior. They would much rather hear it from you than from me.
I'll nod, and I'll kind of like start to turn away, and I'll stop and I'll say, would it matter to them if I approach them as a delegation alone? Or would it better serve this cause if I were to make my apologies in public during the dinner?
However way you wish to do it. it does not matter. It is, as long as you are genuine and they can feel that, then all should be okay.
Astraeus will nod, and he'll kind of look at the coin, and he'll just kind of shake his head like no, and says, well, if I'm to be genuine, please make sure that Hypatia gets that back. And I'm gonna go to the Aresian quarters, or wherever they happen to be.
Oh, dang. Okay. We're gonna knock this out because this is actually very impactful to the entire campaign. Your horrible speech last week. So
Oh, great.
Well,
Yeah, oh gosh.
you're making sure Reset gives that back to me because you won't be alive afterward to give it back yourself.
I am
just
holding
want-
on
Enters the
to it.
room, karate chopped in the throat, put into a sack, and
Well, then you guys know where your first destination is. We gotta go rescue Astraeus. Oh gosh. Okay. Yeah. No. I gave it to Reset and Astra to make sure that you get it back.
okay. So you go there. There are Aresian guards who do not bar your way and are actually eerily polite to you. They show you in, and you see that Sai of Aresia, Endis, and Rota are basically packing up their things / preparing for the dinner. They are very open about, their state of undress. There's no discomfort. There's no get out of here embarrassment or whatever. They're very practical. It's hard to tell, because they're just changing out of one set of battle garb into a cleaner set of battle garb. They don't have any sort of ornamental or fancy dinner clothing, as is the custom of Aresia to live the most essentially Trojan lifestyle you can, to show people that you can go without the luxuries and the finer things in life. That is strength. That is strength.
All right. So, I will.
They do
Stand-
stop what they're doing and look
Yeah.
over at you.
So upon them acknowledging me there.
Yeah. Throw me an insight check.
Oh dang. Yeah, give me 1 sec here, and I can roll it off my sheet, and you'll just get it. Right?
Yep, exactly. And you'll have
Did
no
that
idea
work?
how it went. Yep.
Oh,
it
no,
did.
it actually tells us. Hey,
Okay.
it actually lets us know.
You get the feeling that these people are not pleased to see you.
I take it that's on a roll of a natural 2 or higher.
Mm.
All right. I'm not going to bow my head or anything of the sort. Not like the normal, kid caught doing something bad signs of contrition. I'm just going to
Sure.
look at them. Primarily meaning, I think, Sai's gaze. He's the leader there. But as I speak, I'm going to shift my gaze to each of them to make sure that they understand I'm speaking to all. And I'm just going to say, I was put on the spot, taken unawares, and was off balance. And despite my best efforts, and with no intention of doing you dishonor, I nonetheless did. I have come to apologize.
They all stare at you. Cold, iron stares. Finally, Sai says, your words have been heard.
I'll nod. And then again, I'll look at him and just pure honesty. Despite traveling with Reset, I know little of your customs. I want you to understand that I don't come here simply to say I'm sorry, but also to make amends in a manner that you would accept. Though I will confess, I don't know enough about your culture to know what that may entail.
Hey, you see Sai look quickly sideways at Endis, and Endis kind of nods and says, if you are truly sorry for what you have done, then you would do anything to make right the shame you have brought to our nation?
So long as it does not require me to do something that would go against any oath I have swore prior, or result in me harming or killing an innocent, yes.
You say that you wish to know more of our culture, and at the same time wish to make right this great wrong you have publicly committed against us. I ask of you two things. One, you give a speech at the dinner tonight, explaining your terrible error, and declaring your intention to journey to Eregia. And, once there, perform a service to our queen to make up for this terrible mistake.
Astraeus will just, firmly nod once.
As Astraeus nods once, the rest of you, bound by fellowship, you feel indigestion, regardless of where you are in Mitros. Okay. They nod and continue changing for dinner.
I will say nothing. I'll just nod back, and I will turn, and I will head out, and I will return to the Chosen to relay what has just occurred.
Okay. We're set. While you are left unattended, Linus, maybe the same Linus that tried to sell you guys poison and worked with Alexei, and maybe is associated with the Emerald Scale or whatever that secret thieves guild organization is. I don't know. He comes up and he says, "Champion, I understand you have many medals." And he kind of, dances his fingers together like two spiders arm wrestling.
So I imagine I'm still sitting on that chair in the marketplace, and we're not looking at each other.
Yeah.
And I kind of just with a small little pouch behind my back, I slip him.
There is a bush in the gardens that looks like a satyr trying to kiss his own ass. If you go there, you will find a sack of coin. Commensurate to however many fingers you hold up right now.
I'll hold
You
up
take
4.
it. Oh, okay. The spider finger dance gets faster. Excellent. Congratulations on your victories. And he just sort of whoosh, back into the crowd.
I'm gonna nod. I'll sit there for another 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, 11 minutes. So it's not.
Okay.
It's not sketchy. And then she's gonna walk towards the bush.
Okay, so you gotta head all the way into the city, go to the Great Gardens. All right, so
The guards that were watching wait till their 10-minute hourglasses fill, and then they just kind of nod like, "Okay, not sketchy," and walk off.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. This sort of peering up to the sun, eyes squinted, waiting for the shady time to pass. Yeah. All right. Does anyone else have any business to attend to before the dinner, which is in about an hour?
I want to resurrect and slaughter them all.
Bill would have
We're
short
working on it.
rested.
We're working on it.
Due to short rested, he's pretty beat up from the incident.
Okay, fair enough.
And then he would have gone over to Callister's house, and they would have gotten ready for the dinner, like two bros getting ready to hit the town.
Oh, that's nice. Seeking you out after the games, Queen Honora offers you a quiet place to short rest. She has sort of a private, area up in the nobles, box area. If you need a quiet place away from the hustle and bustle of the Colosseum.
Yeah, as long as he's still able to restore hit points.
Sure.
Quiet
I don't know.
place.
I don't know what you're thinking is gonna happen. She's just gonna close the door, let you take a
Okay,
nap,
okay.
bro. It's
Okay.
whatever. Okay. Obviously that's not what happens. So you gain the benefits of a short rest, and then hustle over to your brother's house down by the docks.
Yeah.
All right. Philippa Threes makes everything awkward, watching you short rest with all 6 of its eyes.
Oh goodness.
All right. Anyone else have any other business they need to attend to? No? Okay. As you leave your sort of the VIP room to hustle over to your brother's house, you bump into someone in the hallway. Yala Titanborn looks to you and says, there you are. Are you going to this dinner tonight?
Yeah, they won't let me get out of it. I tried.
Ah. I am also going to this dinner tonight. I will see you at the dinner tonight then.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's
kind of
good.
I seem like I'm
to
in a
see
hurry.
You seem to be in a hurry. Should I let you go?
Yeah, we could talk. at the
As you're
dinner
having
night.
this conversation, Queen Honora comes out of the VIP room. She looks down the hallway, sees you talking to Yala Titanborn. Yala nods. Queen Honora, it is good to see you. You seem to be invigorated. Queen Honora's like, I am well rested, thank you. Philippocles, and she sort of turns and walks the other direction.
Is that like a walk with me look, or is that like a
It was
just acknowledgement look?
yeah, like I'm nodding. I have business to attend to. I'm out of here. But you can throw me an insight check if you'd like.
I mean, we'll give it a shot.
Okay. Dang, Larionis in the chat with the good puns. Good puns over there. You are suspicious that both women are suspicious.
This makes me extra suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
You have entered
And I'm
a
just-
social encounter.
Yeah. Yala says, siblings, am I right? Here, go. I will not block your way.
Yeah. Sorry I bumped into you and we started talking, and I'll just scurry off.
Okay. The nearly 7 foot tall, nearly 300 pounds, Philippocles scurries off. All right. That is quite an image. It's quite an image. All right. Yeah, you and your bro are there. He's got that fancy perfume, the battle axe. You know what I'm saying? You guys kind of
Yeah.
spritzing up, getting ready for the big party. Putting on your fancy loincloths. Good stuff. Your brother, being a sophisticated city guy, he is wearing like a lovely blue and turquoise toga tunic type setup that makes sure to accentuate all of his incredible muscles and demigod physique.
Yeah, I think it would be one of those where he'd be like, "You wearing that?" And I'd be like, "This is all I got." And then he'd be like, and he'd give me a toga too, and it'd be the first time I wore
Nice,
toga.
nice makeover montage. Got it. Okay. Yeah. So he dolls you up, city boy style.
Do you take your glasses off so you stop being a nerd and you become the hot guy?
No, I leave
No.
them on.
I mean, do you, in addition to the glasses, put your hair up in like a ponytail man bun to maybe decrease the
Yeah,
sexy
yeah.
vibes. Okay, yeah.
man.
Now you just look like an oversized scholar, like when Hulk is smart. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Sounds like everybody else is situated. Let me go and find this dinner party. Go.
Is there enough time for us to take a short rest?
Yeah. Phil took a short rest. If you guys need a short rest, you can take one. You don't need Queen Adora to take a short rest. That's
Oh, I'll get out of the line.
as long as you haven't taken 2 already in the day. That's all. Because your bodies cannot benefit from more than 2 short rests in a 24-hour period, etc., etc.
Yeah, this is the second one, I think.
My body would like to disagree.
People that are real good at napping and stuff, but I don't consider them adventurers. So,
Yeah, that's true.
to be fair.
Adventures in Dreamland, sir.
Oh, geez. All right, let's see. Dinner party music. There it is. Okay.
Adventurous short rest to reinvigorate for more activities. We short rest because we need to.
I fantasize about short resting a lot. I know that. It seems like something that'd be really cool to do. Saving it for the old folks home. All right. Dinner party. The most deadly of all Dungeons and Dragons encounters. All right. I think this music's coming in a little low. Go. So adjust to your personal taste as always. All right. So, you're in the feasting hall. Tables have been laid out. Champions are assembled. There are guards. One thing to keep in mind is there is no piano, harpsichord, or whatever the fuck this is. This is supposed to be a harp, but I ran out of time to find a harp, so theater of the mind that shit. Or we could do a discount miniature real quick. Hold on. Anything's possible with Foundry. Let's see. Okay, I think that's pretty good. And perfect. Okay. All right. Oh no, where'd it go? Oh well. Yeah, so now you know that it is a harp because it is labeled. And we can't get much more high quality than that. All right, during dinner, the royal thought herself will be singing to everybody. Oh yeah, my bad. That's some sadness. Okay. See, I had no idea that he was going to be here. So I actually set a place for him at the table.
I can't see.
Oh, you can't see now? Oh, jeez. Hold on. Let's see what we can do about that. Okay, I got an idea. Let's see. Oh, God. Put this dude out and he's dead. There we go. And there. And boom. All right. You should be able to see now. Sweet. Okay, so let's see. Bella, the royal thought, will be singing all throughout dinner, and you have to endure it. You do notice that there is an empty seat at the main table. Sidon is not here. As you guys all shuffle in. You can change your seating arrangements if you like, but this is where the nameplates were, on the tables.
I still don't have permissions.
Oh, really? You can't see anything? That's so bizarre.
See everyone's little icons moving around, or little their pointer moving around, but I see no people. Screen's black.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay. So, this is going to be a long meal of many courses. And of course, before any of the best courses are served, you will have to endure of many speeches. So, the first speech is given, of course, by the first among the Dragonlords, handsome, strong, and wise King Acastus. King Acastus addresses the room with his magic bracer of thaumaturgy. Great champions, you have battled hard and brought much joy to the people of Thylea. I, your gracious host, have thrown this feast in your honor. The final night before all must return whence they came, to the far corners of the world, or, in some cases, right down the street. And he kind of waves a Vanna White hand over at the champions of Mitros. And there is some chuckling, because what a good one, bro. He continues. In order to accommodate the many palates that might be present tonight, we are serving 9 courses, 3 soups, and 7 desserts. I hope everyone finds something they like. It has been quite a day. I, being a man of emotion and love and compassion, probably the most compassionate man in the world, would like everyone to bow their heads in honor of Talus, the Golem. It is my understanding that through his sacrifice, my life, and, of course by extension, the lives of everyone in Mitros, have been spared the tyrannical rule of a vengeful spirit. And he lowers his head. Most of the other people all lower their heads as well.
I mean, I'll lower my head because it's in honor of Talus.
Okay. All right. At that point, Bella begins to sing a very sad song. She's good, but she's obviously not like Kyra when she's not pretending to suck, or Valis good, because she's just a normal human being. The song brings some people to tears. And when she is finished, Acastus raises his head. Well then, before we eat, Lutheria would like to speak. And he kind of moves to pull out her chair for her, and does so. Lutheria only about 6 feet tall right now. She has shrunk down for propriety's sake. She smiles warmly at everyone in the room, her third eye darting around Mad Eye Moody style, taking in everything. She looks at each person in the room as her gaze kind of sweeps across them. And then, a smile still on her face, says, I thank you, King, for your hospitality, and Queen, for your patience. I am sad to say that my dear brother was called away on a matter most urgent. And as she says that, she looks over at the Chosen with all 3 of her eyes. Surely you could understand what an important task that must be to pull him away from such a grand celebration as this. But I will do my best to entertain in his stead. And she smiles warmly at everyone. You, champions, brought so much joy into my dreary life over the last few days. I am ever so thankful and will never forget it. There is the matter still that the champion who was to receive the boon dedicated to my father has died. And she makes an over-exaggerated sad face when she says that. Is there any among the chosen who would take his blessing instead? If so, please, step forward, climb the steps and stand before me, that all may see you receive your just reward. Phil, you feel eyes on the back of your head. Do you look to see who's looking at you?
No, I'm just like drinking, looking at the table,
Oh,
paying
okay.
her zero regard at all.
Okay.
We're supposed to talk about this over the week, weren't we?
Hypatia, one of your many sets of eyes informs you that Yala Titanboard seems to be trying to subtly get Phil's attention. She doesn't do subtle very well, so she's just staring hard at Phil, trying to will him to turn around. Everyone at her table is looking at her, looking at Phil.
I will kind of just say, "Hey, Phil, y'all want your attention."
Oh, god damn it. I'll just kind of like glance at her, but I'm gonna be looking over my left shoulder, so I'm not looking at Lutheria.
Yeah, so you look over and she very subtly shakes her head no at you.
Yeah, I nod my head yes at her. Like,
And she kind of seems confused. She kind of scrunches up her face and she shakes her head no again.
I'll start shaking my head no.
Okay, then she shakes her head yes.
And I start shaking my head yes.
Okay. And that seems to appease her. Okay. All right.
Nice.
As you're turning your head back around, you see another person looking over at you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I just thought I'd throw that out there. So, Hypatia, while we're talking about people looking at people, there are some rich folk who of course had to be invited, and you see them looking over at you. And they look, yeah.
It is really coincidental, but all of my eyes are not looking at them. None of them are.
All right. Fair.
I need to take a screenshot so I could quickly come up with a diagram and do line tracing. Who's looking at who?
So the whole room is waiting, and Lutheria just sort of has a very pleasant and very superior smile on her face as she just leaves the question hanging in the air. There is a murmur that starts to go through the crowd. All right. As after a few awkward moments of whispers and murmurs, you can see the king looks very uncomfortable. You see that Commander Gaius has a smug look on his face as he looks over at your table. Chandris looks over at your table as well and seems confused. All right, Lutheria says, well, if none of you feel worthy enough to receive the blessing of Kentamane, then I will withhold it.
If no one else does, I will just stand up and say, we're good. Thank you. So, and sit down.
Oh wow!
Oh.
There is a shocked murmur through the crowd. Your mother has to catch your father because he faints. He faints, just dead away when you do this, and she's fanning him, and she's just shaking her head, and you can tell that she's just muttering to herself, "She's never going to change. She's never going to change. Nothing will ever fix that girl."
Do like 4 or do 5 of Hypatia's snake heads like rise up straight, and then 4 of them go down, leaving one
steps back from his chair and knocks the chair down, and he says, "Lady Lutheria, I would not see you or your father dishonored this day. If it would be appropriate, I will
interrupt him.
take the... okay.
I'm going to stand up, palms outstretched, to Acasis and say, "Great King, you misunderstand Hypatia. No offense was intended. It was Talus that won the blessing, and he is not here. No other competitor on the field earned the blessing. And so we are good letting it lie unclaimed. For the champion who saved your life at the cost of his own is not here to accept."
Okay, give me a performance or persuasion.
And stage inspiration.
Thank you.
I made a button.
You still got that coin, right?
No, Reset has it unless Reset gave it back to Hypatia.
All right. Go for it.
Gah! I don't know if that shows or... No, it's a private one.
Woof.
No! With... Shit.
Ouch.
Everyone begins to murmur, and the king shakes his head, his face aghast that you would dare say, in his kingdom, in his palace, in his feast hall, that he doesn't understand something. Even Valis gives you a look like, you should probably sit down.
I'm gonna sit and take out some sewing needles and begin to go to work on my lips.
Lutheria says, No, dear king. Astraeus Rade, Dragonlord, is quite right. I just thought that in his memory they would want to carry on his boon. Almost like having a part of him still here, guiding them and helping them on their way. But they're right. This power will be saved for something else. People of Mitros, you are fortunate to have such a handsome, wise, benevolent king. Please, let us eat and drink. Let us sup together in friendship. And let us drink some more. Let the libations flow. Relax. Be at peace and love one another. You have earned it. And she straightens out all of that, and she sits back down. All right. And with that, servants begin hustling and bustling food in and out of the hall.
I'm gonna begrudgingly lift my wine glass up with my head looking down at my plate, and then kind of like shake off the begrudgingness of it and just like look towards Lutheria, nod because she kind of saved my bacon, and raise the glass to her, pour a little bit to the flagstones as is custom, and drink to her toast.
She gives you a satisfied look and nods. Her face scrunches up in a smile of pleasure and delight, but her alien third eye just stares at you, as if it has a mind all its own. All right. So delicious courses are brought out. Fish and fruits and vegetables and pies and 3 different kinds of soups. One of them is cold, and I apologize for that, but that's just how it is. I'm not a big cold soup guy. I don't know. It's like a melon soup.
Who
like
is?
a cold melon soup. I don't know.
Hey, I've had a really good potato soup.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, there are some good. There's good ones out there, but you know, it's an acquired taste. So the dinner party goes on. Despite the expert harp music played on this harp by the lovely siren lady over here, coming all the way from the Siren's Roost at special request of the Queen to perform here, and the lovely singing of Bella in the background. It is a tense evening, despite the relaxing music. All right. During the meal, Duris and Crusher, and then by association Bullbug, essentially get into a silent eating contest. Any food that people are too afraid to eat, they boldly eat, declaring how brave they are to eat cold melon soup, stuffed fish heads, and so on and so forth as they make their way through the exotic courses. Your table sees the most traffic of servants, as platters and plates of food have to constantly be refilled. All right. Is there any part of the room that you are curious about or trying to accomplish something with? We'll go in order. Anastasia. Any dinner party goals?
No, but she is barely eating and barely drinks water.
Okay. This pleases Bullbug because he doesn't have the intellectual development or emotional growth to understand 100% what's going on with you. He knows that you're sad, but he needs to show these other big guys that he can eat more than they can. So he continuously asks you if you're going to eat your food, and then takes it and just eats it. At one point, he ate a plate, and he didn't notice. Yeah. All right. Seeing you sad is definitely kind of breaking Kyra's heart as she sits bored and sort of apart from the others at the table. She occasionally, when she catches your eye, tries to smile at you, wave at you. At one point, she sets Vulcan's hair on fire to try and make you laugh. But seeing that you are just not in any kind of mood other than sorrow, she doesn't give up. She keeps doing horrible things to her father to try to make you laugh. So, Astraeus, you have any dinner party goals? Anything that you're trying to accomplish?
Yeah. I was just typing out the speech, so I don't.
Okay, so you need me to come back?
No. I got it. I got it.
Okay.
I got it. Okay, so at one point, Astraeus is he's going to kind of approach the main table. He will bow deeply to Valis and to Acasis. And when he stands, he is going to...
This real Dragonlord, these real Dragonlords, they watch you approach the stairs, but they don't draw their spears on you.
Well, that's good.
Okay.
When I rise, I'm going to ask Acasis if I have his leave to address the not the audience, the group
Assembled.
the hall.
Okay. Yeah, with a satisfied look on his face that you just keep stepping in it, he motions to you. By all means, you have the floor.
All right. I'm going to turn, and I'm going to cast Thaumaturgy
Okay.
by begging my goddess Mitros for her blessing so that I may be heard. And I'm going to ask all those assembled to listen for a moment. And
Yeah, there are some murmurs through the crowd. Stuff like, oh, this will be good. Ah, that man, he can't stop putting his foot in his mouth. With all this food, why does he keep eating his own feet? And so on and so forth.
he just he's smirking at the comments and kind of nodding towards the hecklers and like, yeah, I know. And he just raises his hands up as if in supplication, like, oh, okay, just hold on, guys. And he says, I wanted to take the opportunity while we're all gathered to apologize to the honored delegation from Odyssey. As I have demonstrated time and again, to my chagrin, I'm not often gifted with the eloquence of our King Acastus. And I kind of like half turn and like motion with one of my arms towards him.
Yeah, he seems into it.
Yeah, to any of like the people who know me, so the Chosen, like very clearly Astraeus has been like reciting this speech in his head throughout most of the dinner. I misspoke during the awards ceremony and marred the moment of victory for the Eregian delegation. I apologize without reservation and beg humbly for their forgiveness. I also pledge to visit Eresia and honor my promise to perform a service for their queen.
Oh, damn.
As a token.
As you say that, people begin to choke on their food. Some people spit out their wine. King Acastus is like,
we're not actually at war right now, right?
I mean, you're not, but I mean, you know. Is America and Russia at war right now? Not trying to make this political, I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like, there's some history there. Yeah, like, fucking Gaius, like, he just sort of, like, puts his fist down and, like, flips his plate, and his food goes on to, like, Shondus's food, and Shondus just kind of, like, laughs, almost like a nervous, like, jackal laugh when it happens, and he just kind of steps away from the table to compose himself. And yeah, Pythor, he just is like, he's shook. It's like you gave the big coming out of the closet speech at the conservative family Thanksgiving. Like, he's just like, doesn't know what to do, doesn't know where to look, doesn't know what to say. You do catch Queen Honora's eye, and she nods at you encouragingly, and you see Valis on her face, just stoicness, no emotion.
Yeah, I mean, people are going to hate on me now in Mitros, but if I avoided a war, then so be it. And I'm going to be looking at the Eresians and just like
give me an insight check. Anybody that wants to try to read the Eresians could throw out some insight checks.
I imagine
Can I
the set would have
insight
like advantage.
Astraeus?
Sure, you could try to insight Astraeus.
If he rolls high, just tell him to ask me what he wants to know, and I'll let him know.
Phil, you have no idea what this dude is thinking.
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Astraeus, you feel like the Eresians are playing it ultra cool because they aren't showing any emotional response, but you're pretty sure this is what they wanted you to do. Reset, please come into secret chat.
God damn it. You know what? I literally added that part to the end of my speech at last second.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's all good until that last part, I think. Like, out of character.
Yes. I literally, like, threw that in at the last part because I was like, oh, I think the Eresians want me to, like,
Embarrass
be very
yourself.
public about. Well, they want everything
Yeah.
to be up in public and everything, and I was like, I didn't expect this reaction. God damn it! God damn it! This is not a good day for us. This has not been a good 2
Yeah,
sessions.
Coming
just
back
wait,
to
dude.
Mitros
Phil-
anytime soon.
Phil is not happy with Astraeus. You know what they do in Aresia? They eat rice and they wake up early. This ain't the place for
But you know
Phil.
what? You know what, Phil? We need everyone to try and make sure that when the Oath of Peace ends, we have as many allies rallied, even allies that wake up early and eat rice.
1 bowl of rice. Phil is a carnal man.
You don't have to take on their culture.
That's their-
It's so bad.
Bullbug says quietly in his Bullbug whisper, "Wait, Astraeus has amnesia? Is that what's happening?"
Have a pipe. Have a pipe.
Okay. And he just grabs the entire pie and eats it. All right. King Acastus wipes a tear from the corner of his eye. You don't know what triggered the tear. Could have been joy. It could have been sorrow. But he begins the slow clap. And then everyone else, not wanting to displease the king, also begins the slow clap until everyone is clapping. And then Lutheria, like a drunk sorority girl, jiggling everywhere, raises a goblet, a cup, a bowl, and says, "Huzzah to Astraeus Rade!" And everyone cries out, "Huzzah to Astraeus Rade!"
Every clap of a Castus is like a dagger in my back.
All right. One person doesn't clap that I know of.
Phil?
Hmm.
Phil's not fucking clapping either.
Python.
All right. Pythor does not like Aresia very much. All right. Looking over at Kyra, you see that she has 2 dots for eyes and a horizontal line for a mouth.
Mm-hmm. I'm just glad Acastus didn't notice my my new title.
He's not the kind of guy that reads, okay? He's not the kind of guy that reads. All right. Would anybody else like to accomplish anything at dinner? Let's see. Hypatia. I mean, your folks are down there if you want to go visit with them, or maybe try to save your arranged marriage. I mean, that's an option. Just
No, actually, I'm super pumped about the seating chart because I'm between Bullbug and Crusher, and so nobody will see me read my book the whole time.
very nice, very nice. Also, Duras is sort of blocking their view of you as well. So you're almost in like a fortress of muscles.
And Snakes will try to compete with Bullbug and Duras in eating contest.
Oh, very
They will
nice.
fail miserably, but they will try.
Okay. Philippocles, do you have any dinner goals?
Yeah, I have some dinner goals.
Okay.
Just like when like everyone's like mingling, at the mingling stage of the dinner.
Sure.
Phil wanted to talk to Cyrus.
Okay. Is your hero sense
What?
tingling? Is that what's happening? Is it?
Not like me and him when no one else is around. Like he's trying to like just like pull him aside and like ask him like some questions.
Sure. I would say around dessert number 1 is when the following will happen. Lutheria will rise. Lutheria will go to rise. Commander Gaius will pull her chair out for her. she will walk up to the king and the queen and say, "A goddess of wisdom, might I borrow your king for a dance?" And you guys see her stony face break ever so slightly, and she cocks an eyebrow and says, "By all means, please do." And so Castus basically flies out of his chair and follows Lutheria, and they begin to dance. All right. As they dance, people watch, and after their dance is done, others begin to kind of separate from the tables and go to dance as well. All right. So after that spectacle, as it were, it is kind of free to move about the feast hall. All right, so you're gonna kind of maneuver over and try to speak with Cyrus. Okay.
Yeah. I'm a approach him tactfully.
Okay. Knowing that that's your intent, we're gonna come back to that then. We're gonna come back to
Okay.
that. Reset, did you have any dinner party goals?
For the most part, she was gonna focus on eating, and then at some point she would have passed the coin back to Hypatia.
Okay.
And then later, once the floor is opened up, she'd probably go down to the Arisian, the group there, to speak with them.
Okay. So you go to speak with the Arisians. You notice that the Arisians have been placed at a table with the nobles of Mitros, and not with the other competitors, for the most part. As you head over, you do see that Hypatia's parents, classy as ever, are going out there onto the dance floor, doing some dancing. Okay. As you approach, the Arisians turn their cold stares on you. Okay. They do not say anything.
I still just see a spoon in her hand.
It doubles as a spoon. She's like really into yogurt. So
I was gonna talk to
Very practical.
Oh,
And
just Edis? Okay.
Well, no, I'm gonna talk to them in front of the other two Arisians, but
Sure.
I was mostly addressing Endis. And when I ask her if she still wants to come with us on the boat.
The other two Arisians, their stoic gazes kind of falter for a moment as they look at her, questions dancing across their faces. Endis says, "I have not decided yet. But the willingness of the one called Astraeus has made me consider it more than I had before."
You'll see a lot more interesting moments like that on the ship. It's like an everyday occurrence to him.
She kind of looks over at Astraeus, who is sort of just staring down at his food. He and Anastasia and Phil, like, just kind of three stoic, stare at your food and eat people. She says, "Well, it is not...
And we will be heading back to Arisia at some point. So, at that time, if you are not happy, or if you are homesick, then you can leave.
She looks to Sai, and Sai says, "You have finished your training. Your path is yours to choose. Though you know a place among Queen Helen's guards waits for you back home. That is a great honor to walk away from. But perhaps keeping an eye on these very powerful individuals is a greater duty to our country. The choice is yours." Okay. And Endis says, "Well, then I have a lot to think about."
And then with that, I'm going to, because we basically trained together in our childhood, I'm going to do we do like a weird secret handshake thing.
Oh, okay.
And I walk off.
All right. As you go to leave, she says, "Reset of Arisia. Do you still dance?"
This is Endis?
Yeah.
And just a big smile across my face, and I'll hold out a hand and invite her.
Yeah. She joins you so that you guys could show all these Donaresians what dance is all about. They're all slow, just holding each other's hips. You guys just start going nuts out there. Yeah.
Yeah, we're making like 8s around these 2 pillars.
A combination of like break dancing and ballroom dancing. It's a whole thing. All right. Talus, who is Talus no more. What is Cyrus's dinner goals, if any?
He's here to drink and have fun. So by this point, he's probably a little intoxicated and talking with undead. Like, it's no big deal.
Yeah. They're actually pretty gregarious. As a special blessing for their hard work, Lutheria has given them the ability to get drunk, since normally they are immune to poison. So they are all actually heavily intoxicated. Yorgos of the Underworld is just piling down the food, though he requires no food to live. And the people of the Oldwood are sort of just staring down at the other side of the table, trying to figure out who the fuck made up the seating arrangements. Who would have thought that this is a thing that they would want to do? Because even though they are all, in a way, like the children of Lutheria, they have very different...
Ends of the spectrum?
Yeah, exactly. Life and death, essentially. The 2 different ends of the spectrum. Sitting next to you is Elise, who is just happy that she got invited to the feast, because she really didn't do much. She just kind of showed up and was a substitute coach for like one event. And she kind of has the attitude of a more run-of-the-mill person who won tickets to a big fancy gala party type thing. She is basically trying all the foods, even the foods that are making her sick, and drinking probably way too much. The flirting is hot and heavy from random priestess Halise.
And
all right.
You certainly won't shy away from that. But he's going to be showing off by like floating food from one end of the table down to the other. We're just like wanting to try something.
Oh, nice. Your third eye glows as you basically command these objects with your mind. All right. Even the folk of the Oldwood are pretty impressed with this interesting trick. It's at that point when you see a lumbering old man begin approaching the table. Phil, you're on. It's you.
Sorry. Yeah, I'll just be like, I'm sorry, I couldn't stay on my feet when you had my back.
Oh, no problem. I mean, hey, Titan Bloods, what can you do about him, right? You can tell he's a little tipsy at this point. And man, you guys did awesome out there. I mean, congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations.
To
That
be
was
honest,
good fight, Philippocles. You can fight in the underworld arena when you get there.
I just kind of shoot Georgos a glance. Like, it's not where I plan on being.
Oh,
I guess.
no one plans on it, but everybody goes there. Eventually.
Not everyone.
Bonicus Maximus says, yes, you'll need to look us up when you're in the underworld, Philippocles. Perhaps for a rematch.
I'm sure the next time I'm in the underworld, you'll get a rematch.
Hey,
Come on now.
his bones rattle. He's ready for it. Helise, her breath is held. She is about to pass out. She is in the presence of many powerful supernatural beings. Also, she's a priestess of the five, and 4 of them are right up there having dinner. So it's a very overwhelming event for her.
Ben, your buddy Astraeus, he gets people more pissed off than I do.
He's got away with his tongue. He's
Your mom
alright.
said.
Yeah. You mean my great grandmama? Sorry. That's awkward. Yeah, we do alright. Thanks for having my back out there.
It's all good. I know they supposedly say I'm Titan blood or whatever, but I have no clue, so I have no loyalty to them.
Sorry, my dog's here.
That's Philippocles. It's good role playing. It's good role playing.
Is that your dog? That's awesome.
Yeah, I found him not too far from here. I'm pretty sure his mother was left there by Lutheria.
Man,
He doesn't like that name.
Yeah, some quality roleplay there. As your doggo begins bjorking and running in circles around the table.
I'm gonna reach over and pluck a bone from.
Oh, for
the
sure.
ribs
Yeah.
Of Bonicles, Bonius Maximus here.
Oh.
Pluck one of his rib bones.
He gasps at your forwardness. All right.
And then he's just gonna give a smile and chuck the bone down the walkway and watch the dog chase it.
Oh yeah, Philippocles is into it. It's into it. Bonicus, who is not accustomed to being drunk, just laughs at the spectacle.
And I'll refill his glass while sipping it.
Right. Phil, while you're having this conversation, a killer makes their way across the room. She says, Philippocles, hi. I heard that tomorrow you're going to be recruiting for your crew. Is there a place I should go where I could set up my tent? I want to make sure that I'm first in line.
What's the name of that place where they were gonna sacrifice Sonora in
the Rock of
Esther?
Yeah. It's like fucking 5 days travel from here.
Yeah, we're heading up to the Rock of Esther tomorrow, and we're gonna be accepting applicants there. Yeah, in Astoria.
How will you get there so fast?
I mean, I am myself. So
So there won't be happening down at the docks at Mistros?
that's not what I heard.
Oh,
Pretty sure it's Rockester. You can trust me,
all
You
right.
better start. It's
Give
gonna
me a deception with advantage because she wants to believe you.
Oh my god.
Anyone got like bardic inspiration? Or...
Not for this. I want you to fail.
She blushes intently and says, well, I don't know how I can make it there in one night, but I will try.
Yeah, you better get going.
All right.
I look forward to seeing you there.
She races out of the room.
Fuck.
And
Oh my
she pushes down Hypatia's mom as she runs out of the room.
Oh, nice.
Philippocles' alignment is goodish, alright?
All right.
It's a gray area.
That might have been your daughter you just did that to.
Don't say things like that to me. Ever get Astraeus.
Cyrus, you watch this woman leave to go to Astoria. You do drunken math. You're not sure how anyone could make it to the Rock of Esther by tomorrow.
Yeah. You just sent her away, didn't you?
What good was his insight?
It's pretty obvious what happened there. When people wonder how do you get to Rock of Esther. Only blind. Yeah, he saw through it.
Yeah, I'm gonna just kind of be like, yeah, everyone's afraid of something, and he's gonna grab Philippa threes and walk back to his table.
All right. As he does, Bodicus Maximus throws a bony arm around you, Cyrus, and says, well, there you go. There's your chance at greatness. You can journey with them.
Drew.
They go up
What are
against
the chances
the
any?
mightiest of foes. And he gestures with a wave of his hand to Lutheria, who at this point would now be dancing with someone else at this point. I think, you know what? She's the kind of girl that she would cuck the king. So she's dancing very forwardly with Bella. There's no finer opponent than her, unless, of course, you're looking for work. And then we can take you out back, kill you, and you'll be ready to go by tomorrow.
No. I still got things to do in Land of the Living.
Yeah, it's overrated. It represents the absolute smallest part of your timeline.
Yeah, but I got a certain someone I gotta kick their ass at some point.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you didn't do it over the last couple of days?
Well, they're kind of big and scaly.
Yorgos screws up his face, thinking hard. Scaly. Like a snake?
Well, they have a heart of a snake, but they're bigger and meaner and uglier.
Oh, dire cockatrice. Wyvern?
Bigger, but you're close.
Oh, one of them! And he points up to one of the copper dragons that looks super bored.
Yeah, but this one's big.
Wow, that's pretty cool. So I guess we will see you down in the underworld soon.
Oh, I have no doubt.
And they all start laughing. So. All right. Helise throw herself upon you and says, if you go to die, then I want this night to be the greatest of your whole life. One moment. And she throws up her 7 courses, 3 soups, and 7 desserts right underneath the table, wipes her mouth and says, here, I am all yours.
Well, we can certainly give it a go. And we'll excuse
All right.
ourselves.
Fair enough. Okay. Astraeus. You sense your Peter tingle starts going off. There is an ominous presence approaching you. A hand that emanates cold touches you on the shoulder.
I will turn, and upon seeing Lutheria, I will incline my head respectfully.
Let us dance, first of the Dragonlords. You can tell me about dragons. And give me an insight check. Oh shit. Please come to private chat.
Oh.
Hooray, I get to play a character with emotions. Got all quiet.
I'm eating.
It's kind of awkward.
Okay.
Sorry.
Sleeping. Sleepy. Not sleeping.
Gotcha. I just know we're still recording, so trying to avoid the lull.
Music's going, it's fine. I think my stream is dying, so... keeps blinking red, but whatever.
That's not good.
Who's blinking red? What happened?
Nothing, we're good.
Okay.
Astraeus will, at her invitation, he will apologize to the Gagan next to him. In Gagan, it seems I need to step away for a moment. He was conversing with him for the past little bit.
Okay.
And he'll nod and he'll take her hand and head to the dance floor. And his demeanor is respectful. It's a struggle. She'd probably pick up on that because, like, there's a part of him that can't help but remember that, you know, she taunts me with the fact that she has my wife and she has Karina, and but I will answer questions she has about dragons. I guess honestly, like, I don't know what sort of specifics she's looking for, but unless something red flag comes up, Astraeus wouldn't necessarily withhold any information he has. Especially if she seems like legitimately interested in the subject, then he'll have that type of like an honest, earnest conversation. But he will make sure that between every couple of questions, he would. Well, I'm going to ask her point blank, like, what, Lutheria, what are you willing to share of your thoughts on the end of the Oath of Peace?
Oh. All three of her eyes go wide when you ask her that question. And she says, that is a great question. I suppose I will watch my brother destroy any who stand against him and lay claim to the lands of my mother.
So
Wreak
that is your...
whatever perverse vengeance he holds in his heart against the false gods, the pretenders.
She'd probably notice, like, yeah, Astraeus, like, like he wouldn't be able to control himself. His body posture would stiffen a bit, which he calls his gods pretenders.
Sweet. No. Don't. They are not of this world.
But yet
That's
are
all
here.
I mean. That's all I mean.
So you speak of what you expect. Your brother's vengeance, the war and the destruction that will surely occur as a result. But what are your thoughts on the end of peace? Do you look forward to it? Did you enjoy the peace years?
Oh, they were very enjoyable. I've always been the biggest fan of the settler races. They're so interesting, so alien, so violent and passionate. The Fae are what they were made to be. The Gigans. Well, my brother had most of the credit for that one, so, they're strong and violent. I was ever so bored until the settlers arrived. And then it was like I had found a box of stray kittens. My brother insisted that we drown you at once, but I would have none of it. I simply had to watch and see you grow, see what you would do, love you. But I will confess, perhaps my brother was right. Perhaps drowning would have been a greater mercy to all. Eventually, you took things too far. Too many died. I work very hard. I hope you understand. I run the underworlds. I run the realm of dreams. I walk the borders of reality. I ensure people feast and fuck and frolic. I encourage new life, and I help usher in death. I carry many burdens, she says, as she presses her redonkulous boobies into you. But the greatest burden I carry is knowing that my sweet litter of kittens would grow to be such murderous animals. Even I had to say enough was enough.
Now, yet you yourself say that the war was too much death. You refer to your brother's ambitions as perverse vengeance. Do you even want this oath to end?
Couldn't care any less. It has no effect on me.
Remember how bored you were before we came?
But in this time of peace, I have found playthings. Why, you dispatched one earlier today. I don't blame you for what happened, Rode. I know it was Esther. And I punished Esther. And I will continue to punish Esther. Forever.
Do you not see, Lutheria, that there is a path for true peace, if only a middle ground can be found? Much of what you describe is your dominion, death, dreams, revelry. These are things that all races, Thylean and those from outside, recognize as necessary and make life sweeter. But, and I ask your forgiveness for I will speak bluntly, some of the pursuits that you and your brother choose to spend your time on seem cruel. And if only there could be a balance, a peace that allows for cohabitation. We needn't see another war at all.
I no longer hold my brother's ear. Your words are silver, your tongue honey. But there's no stopping him. He has spent 5 centuries building up the biggest revenge hard-on in the history of all worlds. His rage will not be sated, but there are ways that a war could be prevented. Perhaps in the future we can speak of such things.
I'll just nod and then I'll start discussing what I know of the prank war between the brass and the copper dragons. And just like to kind of put a comedic spin on this talk of war sort of thing. So I'll just tell her a story about, dragon pranksters. Since she likes dragons.
Yeah, it is a bit unsettling how much she loves dragons about as much as N64 kid loved getting an N64 for Christmas. She is into it.
I will point blank ask her, with the dragons available, with Acasis as a Dragonlord, and with her obvious interest, why she doesn't have a dragon then.
She smiles and says, I didn't say that I didn't have any dragons. Everyone dies, Astraeus. Even dragons.
Oh, damn. Like, he'll immediately have a look on his face of almost like deep, abiding concern and fear. Yeah, Anna's got it in the chat there. Are you saying that you have Balmichia?
She is beyond my reach. In her great sacrifice, she left her mortal body behind and became something greater, much like my mother did when she became the land.
There's like instant relief on his face, hint of confusion, but
you are very confused, and soon you won't be. So that's a blessing. So, and she kind of dips you, and then kind of spins you a bit. You have your ship, forged of the bones of the Fae, imbued with the soul of my stepdaughter. Where will you go? Will you come see me? She says, and sort of makes a pouty face at you.
If peace be on the table, perhaps. As for where we intend to go, it is said that the currents are strong and unpredictable.
I feel like you'll find a way.
We hope to. And at that, he'll kind of like take a step back from the dance.
Yeah.
And but he'll still be like kind of holding on to her, to one of her hands, and he'll say, "The prophecy is not... It's not set in stone as to how we are meant to survive the end of the Oath of Peace. When I first came to this island, it was not war I sought. And both sides have done horrendous things to each other that may prove insurmountable to reconcile. But if there is truth and earnestness and a desire for peace at any point, I can at least say that I can be a voice to my compatriots to advocate for such.
She smiles at you and says, Astraeus, I think that perhaps I might love you in a way. To show you that my intentions are pure and that I mean you no harm, I offer you a gift. You have indulged my love of the dragons and been an adequate dance partner. You've also amused me by being an absolute fool for the last day or so, and a greater fool for longer than that. I will make you an offer here and now. I will give you one soul. You may have the last of the line of Ryzenphoba, or your wife.
Oh, god damn it.
Or a promise that the next time you try to cheat me, I will turn a blind eye. What do you choose?
OOC, may I have a moment to confer with my compatriots?
Yeah, sure. We could have an OOC meta conversation. It's a pretty big.
I think she is just you. I'm interested to see what you choose.
Good answer. Take the inspiration, Philip, please. Take some inspiration.
Thank you.
That first one, was that Karina?
Yes.
I didn't understand. Okay, alright.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Karina,
your choice.
my wife, or a future attempt to cheat. Like that might be like if we try and res one of ourselves, she might let it go. Okay, yeah. You know what? Astraeus has a high enough wisdom. He's all about this. He's going to definitely visibly look pained at the decision. For the moment that he considers what he's not picking. But
let me make it harder for you.
No.
As you are looking around, trying to make up your decision, you see, laughing and dancing with old man Egan of Astoria, the lovely Falana, who reminds you ever so much of someone you used to know.
That's, I guess. You're gutting him right now. He his eyes would be wet with unshed tears, and his left hand would be clenched in a fist so tight that it's almost like his nails are almost drawing blood from his palm. But he looks at Lutheria and he says, "We both know that Karina was stolen from the living by one who never should have been present to do so. Esther should have been dispensed with centuries before. That last deserves a chance to live her life. I choose Karina."
She blinks at you in surprise and says, "Such a soft heart. And then she kind of closes her eyes and smiles. She will be at your ship when the sun rises, ready to set sail. I will wipe from her memories the time she spent in Tartarus and in my realm.
He'll kind of nod in thanks at that. Kind of unable to talk at the moment, a little overwhelmed. But as she if she goes to step away, he'd with his right hand, the non-fisted hand, he'd reach out real quick to grasp her and just get out like a whispered thank you before letting go.
She smiles, reaches out with a long, dark nail, plucks a tear from your face, and puts it in her mouth. She smiles and walks back up to the table. Right.
He stumbles back to the table almost as if drunk, just completely, his head and body almost disconnected, and kind of stumbles into his chair. And looks at Anna. He's like, I think we might have Karina back. Unless she seeks to torment me even further.
What do you mean?
That's all a woman wants to do. Torment you.
I'll kind of I guess we're all here except I think Rosette's with Eurasian still. So with Hypatia, Anna, and Phil at the table, and Bullbug, I'll lean forward and I'll kind of recount the conversation that Lutheria and I had, and just explain.
The record Hypatia is under the table, but still listening.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Astraeus has kicked his chair out a foot and a half away from the table, so as he's talking to Anna and Phil, it just conveniently means that his voice can carry underneath. Yeah, and then once he's done explaining, he's going to get up, just say, "I need some air," and on his way out, he's going to look. Versi's not still in the palace, is she?
She did not attend this dinner, but she is still in the palace.
All right. Then as he's on his way out to get air, he briefly considers asking to cut in with Falana, and realizing that Versi is still in the area, just leaves.
Okay. All right. Before we fade out of this, does anybody have anything else that they are trying to accomplish at this dinner party?
I mean, I'm just going around asking everyone if they want to go on an adventure.
Many people would like to go on an adventure. They are so drunk right now. They're all definitely want to go on an adventure. Hypatia's aunt, she just starts hanging off of you. She wants to go on an adventure with you in a real bad way. So, Hypatia's uncle, richest man in Mitros, he's down for it. Let's go on an adventure, Philippocles. Your brother gives you a thumbs up. He's dancing with all the Amazons.
Yeah, I mean, the competitors, Phil, it's a camaraderie thing. Don't mind me. I meant to talk to Folon.
This guy informs you that he cannot join you on your adventure because an adventure of the heart awaits him in Astoria.
I'm looking for a girl.
No, I really think you should come with us.
He says, no.
She'd be...
I intend to win the hand of Queen Honora.
Yeah.
Phil's gonna give him a matching scar on the other side of his face.
Look, I mean,
A fair maiden such as she deserves a noble and honorable husband.
yeah. I mean, you know, she's like my sister, right? Like, I could put in a good word for you, and I just happen to know she really likes men that go on long boat rides.
All right, give me another persuasion check.
I'm flexing. No, I'm flexing.
I'm sorry, not
talking-
play. This
I'm
is definitely
talking
give me a deception check. Give me a deception check.
Can I do deception with my muscles? Okay.
I will adjust it accordingly.
Okay.
Okay.
Plus muscles.
All right. He strokes his scar. Does she now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me all about it.
I could gain great glory, befriend
What?
you, and you could convince her that I am the right man for her.
Yeah. I mean, that's a lot
Philippa,
of fame and
please.
glory out there.
Thank you. And he embraces you.
So we're meeting at the Rock of
He's a
Esther.
beanpole.
I'm
He's
kidding,
a
I'm
beanpole.
kidding.
He's very skitty, but he's wiry. He's wiry. So
Yeah. Lots of glory out there. Not that much rowing. I'll see you at the docks in the morning. What's your name again?
man, that's a great question. Let's see.
Datum River.
No. In my mind, I can just barely remember it.
I just have like this in my head. There's a fan fiction where Phil is taking the place of John Oliver, demanding that this character.
I think his name is Kylidius. There we go. If I'm remembering correctly.
Kylidius, I'll be sure to let her know that you're going and everything. She's gonna be real impressed.
Oh man, he looks over at Queen Honora, who looks so bored as she tries to comfort Pythor, who has been thrown into a deep depression. And she looks over at you questioningly, like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
I gave her a thumbs up, like she wouldn't get it.
Okay. Right. Anything else that you guys are trying to accomplish here? Else, the dinner party ends. Going once, going twice, and over to the palace. All right. Oh man, this guy's just haunting us everywhere we go. Oh, it's breaking my heart. Okay. All right. So, yeah, this guy ain't here anymore either. Boop. You guys finish up the night. Night falls. You guys get some sleep, and in the morning, you will need to head down to the harbor and take care of recruitment, getting the ship ready, and plotting your course. All right. Anybody have any late night activities they're trying to knock out in quite possibly your last roleplay night in Vitros?
Okay, so Vulcan said he was going to give us some stuff.
Did he? Did he say that?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure? That
Yeah.
doesn't sound like something Vulcan would do. He's a very greedy guy. I feel like that's kind of weird.
I go up to Vulcan and I say I want a ring of protection.
What? You just go
Thank
up and tell him that?
No, like
Oh,
after
okay.
he said that he's gonna make us stuff.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah, like he's gonna like see what you guys want, make you guys stuff, and have it delivered to the ship. He's got a whole thing set up. You try to do that now. He was gonna introduce that stuff tomorrow.
Oh well, I just didn't want to miss it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, got it. All right.
So after this night of fun, do I run into the Oracle?
The Oracle. I mean, are you hoping to run into the Oracle?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out where I fit in this whole thing. I
Oh,
just sign up for the fun.
I
For the
mean,
boat ride.
I
Okay.
mean, there's people on a boat that, well, Versi already did her prophecy and stuff. I mean,
Okay.
yeah. All All right. Any other
Okay.
evening activities that I could shoot down? Apparently, because I'm
Yeah.
2 for 2 right now.
Yeah, I'm going to the Siren's Roost after the dinner party.
Oh, okay.
To speak with Ambrosia.
All right. Ambrosia was performing at the dinner party, but she is
she was-
invigorated by the performance. And when you arrive, it is late at that point. I'm going to say between all the dancing stuff, it's probably about 1 a.m. But it's the last night of the games, so the place is packed, and people are dancing, and as you kind of wade through the crowd, weave through the crowd to find her, she looks at you and says, "Still awake after all of this?"
I came to say goodbye. Starting tomorrow, I won't be able to work here anymore.
Ah, yes. Your great ship is ready, and you set sail.
Yes, and I was going to give her one of those flyers that we had.
Oh, okay.
And be like, if you know anyone who might be interested in going on an adventure, let them know.
So in one night, you plan to take my best dancer, and then I've lost the love construct, and now you want me to advertise, and possibly lose more patrons?
I'm not done yet. I'm here to take even more.
What do you mean?
And then I challenge you. You have a badge, don't you?
Oh man, she narrows her eyes. You want to play the gods game?
I've been training for the past 3 weeks for this moment, under your tutelage.
You have? All right.
Yep.
We will get no sleep tonight. And there will be distractions, for I cannot leave my staff unattended. She produces from under the counter a gorgeous board and sets it down on sort of the counter table area where she sort of watches over the establishment. If you're ready, I'm ready.
I'm always ready.
Okay. All right. Then, it is what it is. Get that macro ready. Let me drag her out. Bloop. There we go. Versus bloop. Okay. All right.
You need to get a little versus PNG that I can put in between the two pictures.
She's challenging someone.
Yeah,
that's fair.
Get like a fiery GIF, like something really intense. Let me roll the dice.
Alrighty, if you're ready, she's ready. Go ahead and crank it out. You just doing this all natural? Oh, you already rolled it. Okay.
Rolled it.
All right, here we go.
That's a good set of rolls there, Reset.
Nope.
Looks like you put up a pretty decent showing. You took her in 2 rounds, but ultimately she lived up to her title as one of the greatest 20 Squares players in all of Mitros. Let's see, let me roll the how fucking long did this game take die. Hold on. Oh, the match only took 2 hours. It was over quickly.
Frustrated. She's gonna add her downtime points.
Okay. Ambrosia says, you'll need to wait a while before you challenge me again. I I can't afford to lose another 2 hours like that.
All right, and then I'm just gonna wish her, like, good luck. Have a good business.
Right. She embraces you because sirens are very emotional. And she begins to cry. And she says, "Be brave and true, and tell everyone you meet that this is the best tavern, inn, and brothel in all of Mitros."
I will.
There will always be a place for you here, Sen. Thank you.
She's gonna bow respectfully, give her back the hug, and then she's gonna go to the boat and sleep.
Okay. All right. To the boat. Let me load this thing up. Now, it's my understanding that for your big job fair hiring events, you guys are busting out all the bells and whistles for this, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Does that include the infamous Philippocles blimp that you
Yep,
used during the parade?
Hanging from the top of the mast.
About that.
We get to see the Blimpicles?
I mean, you don't. I mean,
is the
in
magic good that long?
in your mind's eye theater, you do. Jeez. Let's see. All right. Let me change out the music, and then you've got a bunch of recruiting to do. This is where it's going to feel very much like we're playing Dungeons and Dragons, and we've got all the books laid out. Because we are going to be talking about, let's see, all the systems, the systems that you've unlocked. So let me. Oh, that's right. So Shizupiku released an even cooler harbor map than the one I was using. So I switched over to that, but that means that you guys don't have any actors on the field. So let me put those out real quick. Alright, so there we go. Let me make sure there's no Talus ghost floating around. That would make everybody sad. Alright, let's see. This guy, this lady, this boy, this person, and I think that's it. Alright, everyone else can just appear as needed. And you can imagine that, of course, the docks are going to be packed, but because we don't want to blow up everybody's Chrome browsers, we're not going to have them all there. Alright.
I can drag myself out, right? Because I got a black screen.
Oh, no, I haven't moved you guys over yet.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. You actually did it.
This is glorious. Oh my god. Crash, however long you took at making, worth it. Absolutely worth it.
I'm so happy right now.
I can almost hear a tear in Remy's voice. Oh god.
Nice.
Could I have one of my token flips be this? Like smaller?
Sure.
When I go flying? Yes, thank you.
Yeah, Balloonicles has his own character sheet. It's fun. So
He's it's basically the Superman flight, if Superman had a belly.
all right. So let me change out the harbor music. Hold on. Let's see. Going way back for the harbor music. Still going further back. Almost to the harbor music. Don't want to pass it. Damn. It's. And there it is. All right. Yeah, we don't need this sad nighttime music. Let's get rid of that.
Did we? Aren't we supposed to
Once.
find something before we go on our ship, though? Wasn't there like some crazy compass thing we needed?
As the wiser women in your life continue to tell you, you must have
Shut up.
patience. Yeah, you must have patience. All right, and we're in chapter 4. So let me get my chapter 4 checklist real quick, because I don't want to forget anything. There's a lot of stuff I have to tell you about. Let's see. If anybody can think of like happier recruiting for your crew music, please change out the music, because this is the music that I had selected for the Docks of Mitros. But if you could think of happier music, we'll definitely do it. So let's see. Yeah, this music's a little too intense. Hold on.
Wasn't it? I don't know if this will work. I'm checking one.
Because we could always do the old standby and just put on some Novigrad music, which is always chill for the background of a town. But okay, yeah, hold on.
I don't know if that's right, but maybe.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the name of the song though. I know what you're talking about. Let's see.
I included the link.
Oh, you did? Okay, yeah, we can go with that.
Sorry.
Then. Sure. All right. Let's see. Clear. And we'll play this for a little while. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. So, one step at a time. First and foremost, there are a billion people here, but standing out front, in front of all the other people, is a bright-eyed, tan-skinned, platinum-haired young lady. She looks bright-eyed and in good health.
She needs to make a Constitution save, because I am probably like hug crushing her so much that she may need to make a save to catch her breath.
Right. As you guys sort of rush up to her, let's see. Shit, where did I go? Oh, there we go. As you guys rush up to her, her eyes go wide in recognition that you guys are there. Everyone in the crowd is excited, but seeing that you are charging her, they kind of part. And she throws her arms around you and hugs you in return. And she immediately begins to sob a little bit, and she says, "I'm so sorry about Talus. I should have been there. I should have been better."
Oh no. No, child, we were all there. If it could be stopped, it was beyond us all. Do not blame yourself.
He takes like a deep breath, like a deep shuddering breath, and says, "It's all I've been doing. It's all I remember. There was burning and darkness and just regrets. Over and over regrets. But that's all. I woke up. I woke up right over there." And she points to some like crates and barrels. And the sun was rising and all these people were here. I asked them what it was for, and when I found out, my heart nearly exploded. I want to rejoin your fellowship. I want to keep going.
I won't hear any talk of rejoining Karina. You never left.
Oh, dang. Some kid's like, he had me in the first half. Ain't gonna lie. Gonna tell you, he had me in the first half. And then the crowd cheers, and Philippithres cheers, and then Karina runs up to Philippithres and give him hugs, and then begins to hug her way through everyone who is there. She looks over at the mast and sees Diantha step back into it, and in that moment, her face does look a bit haunted. As if crushing memories are sort of replaying in her mind. Alright.
Now that she actually has returned, I was going to wait to do this until I knew that Lutheria would follow through. I'm just going to whip a quick sending spell to one of Karina's dads.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Just, I don't know if you want me to actually, like, write it out for you or whatever. Just a quick notification that, that we've managed to bring her back, as I said I would try.
Okay. The 25-word response is just happy and confused ramblings. You parse from the 25 words that both men had the same dream last night. That she wasn't dead and that everything would be okay.
Good. Yeah. And then, like, RP wise, at the end of the day, if I have slots left, I'll give Karina the, I guess sending, I can't, like, let someone else send the message, but I can, like, ask her if she wants me to send a message to them and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah, but we'll get there.
Okay. So, it just looks so empty. Let's add some of these cutie little cartoon crowds. I love them so much. Oh, they're so cute. Okay. Alright, I feel better now. So, gifts from the citizens. That's the first thing on my list. Gifts from the citizens. Alrighty. Okay, that's interesting. I, for no reason, I need to ask, what did everyone do with their medals? Anastasia, what did you do with your medals?
Still have them.
You sold them?
No, I have them.
Okay.
I didn't do anything with them.
Okay. Alright, let's see. Astraeus, what did you do with your medals?
I think I won 6, was it?
Okay.
I gave half of them to Hypatia for her coaching, and the other 3 I'd like to give to the Church of the Five. 1 for the church, and then 1 each to provide the church with essentially a fund to take care of so the twin girl who lost her twin when we rescued them from under the Temple of Lutheria, and the teen boy who is fixated on Sidon right now. I'd still like the church to make sure that his needs are taken care of and everything else. So
okay. So donated it to the worthy and the needy.
Yes.
All right. Hypatia, what did you do with your medals?
I sold the hell out of the ones that Drake gave me.
All right.
I did not get any of my own.
I also gave her 1.
All right. So let's
sweet.
establish Hypatia's book fund. How many medals total did you guys end up giving Hypatia?
That would be 4.
4. Okay. So calculator reset. How much money is that?
1,300.
All right. You got 1,300 drachmae. Hypatia.
Sorry, 14.
Oh, 1,400 drachmae. All right. Yeah, Linus, wearing glasses, approached you and arranged for a drop-off point at the college. So, all right. Philippicles, who did you, or what did you do with your medals?
Yeah, I gave 1 to Hypatia,
Okay.
I gave one to Honora,
Oh, okay.
and then I gave the rest to beggars.
Oh, all right. That's awesome. Okay. Reset. We know what happened with your medals.
I sold 4.
Okay.
I'm keeping 1.
Okay.
And I still have 4 of Taluses.
Okay. What did you guys want to do with Taluses? What do you think you would want done with them? What do you guys... Reset had some ideas for what he might want to do with them, but...
My idea...
As a fellowship, I
I'll
feel like
run
it's
it.
something you guys should decide on.
Yeah, I'm going to run it across them.
Okay.
So I was going to... Because we all got rooms, right? Instead of taking away his room, we're going to keep his room, but, like, turn it into a garden or something. Using some of the money to pay for his... Because we were going to preserve him and put him near the mast or something. So some of the money can go there, and then the rest to kind of get a garden on the boat. That's what I was thinking.
Sounds nice.
Yeah?
I mean, just like practically, the garden's really not going to survive on a boat.
Well,
Like,
I was gonna
it's
have we were gonna recruit the flower girl to be our dedicated gardener, and then I was gonna talk
Whoa,
to...
you can't bring my
Druid.
side pieces onto the boat. I'm kidding. Go ahead.
And then we're gonna talk to the druids of the Old Wood, who have a favor for Talus. So then maybe they can do something with like the wood or something to help us maintain a garden.
Yeah, the Fey contractors gladly take your drachmae, and they do comment that it's refreshing to be building a shrine to Lutheria. After everything they've heard from the songs, they didn't think that you guys were on such good terms with her. If you pursue that, they seem confused when they explain that Lutheria's
Thylea, not Lutheria.
Well, Lutheria's base of operations is a mighty ship that she sails around the underworld that is covered in trees and plants and flowers.
Oh, damn.
Which is why they thought that that's what you guys were trying to do.
No, Shrine to Thylea would be more in keeping with Talus's wishes.
Yeah. So understand that they'll sort of adjust and do the thing. So, the flower girl only makes one lepta per flower. It's unknown how she survived as long as she has. So she will graciously take the job as gardener of the ship. For the low price of professional wages. So, I'm sure all that'll get sorted out, though. Don't worry. Okay. So we've established what happened to all of the medals. Good. Okay. Let's see what we got here then. All right. Valis arrives with Kyra and gifts from the people who are overjoyed with your performance in the Great Games, your heroics thus far, and just overall, being badasses. Valis is not alone in the background, landing on a nearby building. This dope-looking building over here. You see King Acastus astride Icarus. There we go. All right. So, oh wow, we haven't read flavor text in a while. Okay. Word of your imminent departure has spread quickly. The provisioning of your legendary ship did not go unnoticed. A sizable crowd of onlookers has gathered to see you off. And 2 figures of note have also come to speak with you, the king and queen of the city. King Acastus is mounted on the back of his silver dragon, watching you with narrowed eyes. I didn't write that part. They actually did that themselves. He says, holding his magical bracer up for thaumaturgy, I wish you well on your journey. Take care that you don't invite any new troubles upon my city. And with that, the king spurs his dragon and flies off towards the palace. Because he doesn't like any events where he is not the main attraction.
Really? That's all he said?
Yeah.
That's it?
Yep.
What the fuck's going on?
Lutheria wore him out last night.
Hey now. Hey, you got spies in the palace? What's going on here? Queen Valis, however, she arrives via golden chariot, pulled by just beautiful silver oxen. They're not actually made of silver, they're just silver in color. It's Dungeons and Dragons, so I have to explain that part. She watches her husband fly off like a baby. She climbs down from her chariot and glides towards you with divine poise. Attendants run before her and begin to lay baskets at your feet. And she says, chosen of the Oracle, I bring you gifts from the people of Mitros and from myself. When all is done, we will speak. But for now, I will enjoy this fine day and fine company. And her servants set up like a fucking lawn chair, and she just kind of like, watches as you guys do what you do. All right. Amongst the gifts are 4 splendid goats and 2 white cows. A quiver of 10 +1 arrows from the city centurions. 6 potions of healing, 4 potions of climbing, and 4 potions of resistance. The potions are gifts from the academy. So I guess I could just post that in to chat. Hold on. There you go.
I got it.
Oh, you got it? Okay. Alright. Let me close it then. Alright. Cool. So, let's see. In that case, what is next? Oh, there are more gifts. Hold on. There's so many gifts. Let's see. Where are they? Oh, there they are. Okay. All right. Hypatia, you are given from an anonymous donor, I guess. Gifter? I don't know. Admirer, there you go. An unknown admirer who is blue and hangs out with the Minotaur. An incomplete book that adds to itself constantly. So it's it's a novel, but it doesn't. It's not like Netflix where you can just binge the whole thing. You actually have to wait for like the book to write itself.
This is the book that never ends. Yes, it goes on.
Yeah. So I guess incomplete book that adds to itself constantly. All right. Let's see. I don't know why my I think the mod is like messing with the self rolls. Are you guys seeing these when they appear?
Some table leg popped up for a second.
Oh, okay. All right. From an admirer, you receive a flask that freezes any liquid stored inside of it. Every day at noon, the contents unfreeze for 10 minutes. Alright. Damn, am I really gonna have to set this every time I roll it? That's really a pain in the ass. Okay. Let's see if we can do this. I'm coordinated, I guess. Alright. Let's see. Boop. Boop. A piece of petrified wood that has been carved into a seashell. Nice, nice. Let's see what else. It seems that the secret roles mod is impacting the consistency of other secret roles. I would say that's probably not a feature.
If you have access to the table, you could always just manually roll the dice and.
The potions of resistance were fire, cold, acid, and electric. Or lightning, I guess we'd call it, because it's not Pokemon. There you go. Alright, you receive a small marble that randomly changes color. And that's kind of cool, I guess. Let's see.
I feel like these are trinkets that
someone gives you a beautiful conch shell.
Well, like we're gonna end up on some island, and where there's like a
short metal chain that doesn't make sound when shaken.
Oh.
A small weightless stone block. A packet of mints that causes the eater to change color for 1d6 hours. An hourglass that tells time with falling mist instead of sand. A stack of 48 copper coins, tightly rolled in a piece of paper.
Oh my god!
The paper is labeled with the number 50. These cannot be spent because they don't use copper coins in this world. Okay.
Wait, do you guys still have a
tuning fork made pennies? From a dark metal which glows with a pale white light during thunderstorms? 3 pairs of shoes that each wouldn't fit even a baby. And a book of Flumph grammar. Alright. Good shit. Good shit. Right. So, those are your gifts from the people. Okay. Let's see. In addition to those gifts, from the temple of the 5 gods, because of the kind donations that were made, you receive a scroll case containing a scroll with 5 castings of Lesser Restoration and 1 casting of Greater Restoration.
Actually, Astraeus should take the scrolls because I don't have Lesser and Greater Restoration on my spell list.
Yeah, Astraeus, you keep them because I don't want to put them in the bag.
Okay, Anna, do you want 2 of the Lesser Restorations?
Oh, sure.
Okay. Let's see. One of the homeless dudes that Philippocles gave his medal to was actually Vulcan in disguise. So impressed by his grandson's kindness, he delivers to you guys. Hold on. A elven chainmail shirt. So an elven chain shirt. Mithril, of course, from Grandpa.
Wait, he took the medal? That was for a homeless dude.
Well, he was the homeless dude. He was disguised as the homeless dude. You know how them Greek gods like to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then when you gave the homeless guy, you gave it to him, he saw your true heart.
I think Gil's asking, what did Vulcan do with the medal after?
Vulcan puts a finger to his nose and says, "Who knows for sure?" All right, man. course he kept the medal. He's like, I give it to a homeless person. He ain't no soft-hearted sucker. All right. I think that is all of the prizes from the people. All right. That brings us to the next part. Legendary crew time. Time to crew up. Got to crew this shit up. All right. So, I'm gonna put in a meta recommendation for Cyrus Titan-Blooded. I think he's a great addition to your crew. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But there are many other people that are also interested in joining. I will start marching them out.
We got to set up like a desk here.
Oh, for sure, for sure. It's harder for me to grab furniture in this platform than it was in Roll20. Roll20 had a very good and very messy way of just being able to quickly grab shit. But
we should grab the assassin from each of these crowds.
I'm gonna tell Karina to sit with us too.
Okay, you want a dark wood or a light wood desk?
I think we want
or a
the
cartoony
light wood.
one with gold gilding.
That one. Yes.
Okay. All right. There you go.
Okay, Phil, you gotta look intimidating. Right?
Yeah. I'm just standing
over here.
Okay, there's
like
your desk.
That's in the middle.
There you go.
I'm just standing right behind everyone, flying up like a foot, like looking real mean.
Oh, all right.
Hi, Patty. You need to be next to me, and just keep reading your book. Okay? Only look up if you're interested. So it's like double intimidation.
All right.
She doesn't hear you, but she does indeed do exactly that.
A man approaches. You know it's a man. It's the most manly man you've ever seen in your entire life. The man has more muscles than Philippocles and Pythor put together. He is bald.
Illusion magic.
He is huge. He introduces himself to you as Testicles.
Okay. Anna, I need you here. Astraeus, I need you here, and Karina. All right,
hang out over
Testicles.
here.
I'm gonna look at the picture, and I'm gonna look at him. How close does the picture look to him?
Oh, I didn't get a picture of testicles.
I don't think there is one.
Yeah, he's just a bald Greek
okay,
dude.
okay,
yeah,
okay.
Mr. Clean.
He kind of looks like Mr. Clean. He kind of looks like a guy that you guys beat up a long time ago at the Sour Vintage, actually.
Isn't that the one that got that like groupie?
Oh no, not this guy.
Oh,
Not
he
that
died!
guy. Get over it. All right. This guy. There we go. Yeah. There's Testicles.
Your Testicles.
Because of the nature of shifting tokens, they don't always show what they're supposed to show. There we go. Yes, he says, I am Testicles. I am very strong.
Oh,
and he flexes
really?
his muscles.
Okay.
I am a man.
I can see that. Can you show us how strong you are?
Certainly. He lifts the corner of the desk.
How I'm gonna measure. I'm gonna ask Hypatia to eye it and see how high he lifted the desk.
Oh, seeing that you want him to lift it higher, he lifts it higher, spilling all of your paperwork, which blows away the wind. The crowd makes a ooh sound. He blushes.
Little did he know the paperwork was just decoration.
Oh, okay.
It's more flyers.
It's all just flyers. Yeah, you had them arranged like they actually meant something, like they're fucking like IRS tax forms, but they're just more flyers and they float away.
Hypatia
I'm gonna
says
whisper to
5.2 centimeters.
Yeah, I'll whisper to Phil. Is that impressive? That's more than I can do.
I mean, you can row.
Testicles. I guess we'll all have like a little thumbs up and a thumbs down.
Oh shit. Okay.
Panel.
Now,
What?
you gotta
Publicly?
hire over 100 people, so we're not gonna roleplay all 100 crew members, but maybe it'll be a couple of highlights. So we'll start with Testicles and move on from there. All right.
Yeah. I'll
You
raise
give
the
him a thumbs up. Is anybody thumbs down in Testicles?
No.
Okay.
Anna and Karina should have say as well.
Inglorious. In Bullbug.
Oh, they get says. Yeah. I mean, Bullbug thumbs down. Doesn't want anybody strong. Doesn't want anybody strong, big or manly. So he's gonna get a thumbs down.
Is he
Glorious.
gonna row the boat by himself?
Yes, he will. He will.
You know he'd
Go,
volunteer for
Hypatia.
that.
Meanwhile, Lorius, 2 big thumbs up. He likes men and he likes muscle men. So 2 big thumbs up.
Okay, I think that's 4, which means get in the boat.
All right. Lorius is next in line. He would like to apply to journey with you.
Loris, get in the boat.
He does have a criminal record. I don't know if that is going to cost him employment or not. Okay, he gets in the boat. He hugged Karina. All right. Let's see. Flower Girl.
I just thumbs up.
What an awkward thing to call a woman. Resealable. Oof. All right. Oof. You know, it's a computer. It doesn't know when it picks out these adjectives. It's just tried its best.
We'll ask for her name just for the records.
Oh shit. Did I have her name? Hold on.
Eris.
Is that a Greek name though?
Yeah, I think.
I
I
know
think it might be-
weird shit
it might
like
be more
Jason
relevant.
is. Oh, here you go. It's Eric's. It's, it sounds similar, but it's not the same thing. It's spelled E-R, so it'd be Eric's, I think? Yeah. Eric's? No, it'd be Eric's, yeah.
Eric's.
Alright, she already knew she was hired, but she was showing off for the crowd, so that was what's going on there. Alright. Okay. Let's see. Who else is on this hit list here? Bullbug would like to apply to be on your ship.
All right, Bullbug, you're gonna have to show us an act of strength.
All right.
I'm gonna point to the desk.
He throws the desk into the harbor.
Okay, Bullbug, you gotta go get that desk.
All right. He swiftly leaps into the water, swims, retrieves it, brings it back, and sets it down, and hands you a fish.
All right, I'll give him a thumbs up.
Okay. He looks nervously at Philippocles, wondering if he'll get a thumbs up.
I give him a thumbs up.
Okay. He doesn't wait for anyone else's thumbs up. He hops on the boat. He high fives Karina and Kyra when he gets onto the boat. And he looks super relieved, like he didn't think he was going to make it. Alright. Let's see. Okay. A mysterious lady who's totally not the Lady of Coins shows up. I heard there was a ship setting sail.
What talents do you have?
Wolf, I'm a skilled assassin, a rank 2 Medusa, former crime lord, and I have ties to the royal family of Themis.
Can you row
Can
a
I
boat?
lift a fucking desk? No, I can't lift a fucking desk. I'm not gonna move your desk, and I'm not gonna row a boat.
I'll turn to Phil.
Did you change your name?
Phil's already
makes
got a
sense, makes
thumbs
sense.
up.
So
and
what?
He's just kind of like wiggling his eyebrows at Moxia.
Oh no, it's it's a typo. It should be Moxetta.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
Moxena. I was
yeah,
gonna say
Moxena.
wait a minute.
Okay, I'll turn to Astraeus.
We, I believe, offered an agreement in this case, so I'll thumbs up.
Okay.
Okay, thumbs up.
All right. She goes out to the boat. right. Let's see. We got a lot of people here.
All right. Who are you?
My name is Cyrus.
Okay. Any talents?
I'll hold my trident up and then make it levitate out of my hand.
Can you row a boat?
I'd prefer not to.
I mean, you know, like,
Ooh.
You do know I was one of the contenders. I'm not just some schmuck.
you know, Pythor's gonna be rowing that boat. I'm gonna be rowing that boat. You're gonna be rowing that boat.
Bullbug shouts down, "Everybody cool rows a boat." And he looks around, and Lorius kind of shrugs a little, like,
Okay. Well, if you can't row a boat, what else can you do?
I can thoroughly devise tactical strategies and melee for military combat.
Versi calls out from the crowd, "He will eventually save one of your lives."
Oh, okay. I'm gonna hold thumbs up then. Sounds good to me.
Wait, but you're on the same page, right? You'll help us row the boat, right? That boat doesn't go anywhere without the rower. Set it on the flyer. Set it on the flyer at the bottom. You know, underneath all the cool stuff.
Asterisks may contain
There's an asterisk.
Yeah, you narrow your eyes, and using your psionic powers, you zoom in, and you see so small, like smaller than ants crawling at the bottom of the page. It does say, "Everybody has to row the boat. It's a big boat. We need lots of rowers."
I'll telepathically into Phil's head say, "When I'm rowing the boat, I'm going to be humming annoying tunes in your head the whole time."
All right, I thumbs down.
Oh, dang. All right.
I'll thumbs up.
Okay.
I don't
But
need my life save.
Nadia's reading a book, but snakes, if they had thumbs, would be up.
Okay. Fair enough.
I would telepathically have said that to all of them so they could all hear it at the same time. Just to
Okay,
judge
fair.
their reaction.
Okay. Bullbug puts a finger in his ear as if trying to figure out what strange happenings are going on. And he begins to look around for ghosts. Which is the normal reaction. Alright.
And I have no allegiance to any Titans. So that's a bonus.
At the very end.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
I thought I'd mention this one little nug right here. Just this quick little nug at the end there.
Well, I do have the
Maybe
whole
we
third eye
should-
thing. I gotta worry about that.
That's true. Gotta deal with that. A blessing and a curse, essentially.
Yep.
Alright.
Guys, do you think we should be doing background checks on these people?
Yes.
That's too much work, though.
Okay. So Heliodora steps up. She would like to journey with you.
Oh,
Oh, she's gonna bring all the minotaurs, right? Definitely, yes.
Alright.
Yeah.
She signs on, and so do 12 more minotaurs. Alright. A 13th minotaur, because that's lucky in minotaur culture. I don't know. Steps up to the desk.
Well, Bullbug would be the 13th, right? So this is the 14th.
Oh, damn, you're right. Okay. He looks with an intense gaze at Hypatia and Reset, and he points to the flyer.
You're coming with us? What about aren't you a bodyguard?
And you see Chandra step out of the crowd. He is. But, we could use a change of scenery.
Wait, is this a package deal?
They look at each other, and they look back at you, as if you have asked the plainest question in the world. Yes?
Okay, well then you need to come up too.
I need to. I need to stand in front of the desk. I see. All right.
All right. Okay, so what can you bring to the table?
Oof. Well, Zamrox is very interested in rowing this big boat.
That's all we need.
It's all he's talking about. He's rowing this
Bill's
boat.
thumbing up right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
what can you bring?
am an historian and an advisor, religious scholar, and I dabble in the arcane arts.
Did you read any books about rowing?
I will confess that I am not the physical specimen that some folks are. It's mostly brains. Mostly brains.
Are you here for adventure and to save the world? Or are you here for Hypatia?
His face turns a little purple when you say that. And he says, Hypatia, are you also going to be on this boat?
Just stare at him like he's an idiot.
I have, yes, the world is imperiled, and I want to do my part.
That's right. That's what we need. Heroes that can row.
Astraeus doesn't thumbs up or down. He keeps his hands at his side on this boat.
Oh, okay. You
whisper
hear
to
Bullbug
Hypatia.
whisper to the other NPCs, "Doesn't that guy work for the king?" What? I'm just saying. Like, doesn't that guy work for the king? I mean,
I'll whisper quickly to Hypatia. I think this one's up to you.
I will shrug and say, why not, in a very cool girl kind of way.
oh, okay. All right.
Okay, I guess get on the boat.
Okay.
You're rowing.
You're rowing.
All right. Let's see. Egan of Astoria comes up. He's looking a little stiff. He got his ass kicked in the Great Caves. He's an old man. He's trying his best. Egan of Astoria.
Oh, I know you.
Mm.
You fought Gaius, right? In the. Yeah, I just hold a thumbs up.
A man of bravery and honor. I hold a thumbs up.
Astraeus holds a thumbs up.
3 snakes nod.
Hops onto the ship. The crowd lets out screams and roars of delight as Falana of Astoria makes her way through. From the ship, you hear thumbs down. Thumbs down. It's bad luck to bring a woman on a ship. That's what I heard.
Can we get your name? Sorry about the crowd noise.
She looks really annoyed at the heckling and trying to figure out where it's coming from. She says, I'm Falana of Astoria. Astraeus Rade extended an invitation that I could join you as a historian and bard.
Astraeus did? I'm gonna turn to
I
Astraeus.
like to imagine Kara hired some more hecklers on the crowd. Also, like, boo, as she starts explaining herself.
You turn to Astraeus, he's just nodding and he's got his thumb up.
Yeah, six goatlings burst out of a barrel and just begin to defecate in the streets. So.
So you're a bard?
She kind of laughs, like, are you pretending not to know who I am? And she just kind of says, yes, I am.
I think we could use one of those, right? Thumbs up. Then I'm gonna go to Astraeus, and I'm gonna whisper into his ear and be like, "Hey, man, she's not that bad looking. I understand why you invited her."
Hypatia, don't we already have a bard?
I think we have like 3 or 4 of them.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess one more won't hurt. Sure. Get on the boat.
She can hang out in that flower room you want.
All right. She seems a little ticked that Astraeus didn't just usher her onto the boat. There's definitely some salt going on there, and she kind of pushes past Astraeus onto the boat.
As she does, he's going to pointedly, he's going to glance at her and then pointedly look over at Versi.
Thought you two broke up. Like Hypatia just actually says that.
Oh, dang, there's a Berber in the crowd.
Astraeus is like super, now his face is just flush. And he almost looks apologetic at Versi, I can't control her outbursts. And he just says, I proved unworthy of her.
Yeah, Phil's just kind of like, those Titan-born women. Whew. They'll get you.
Damn it, Phil. Astraeus is just looking super uncomfortable now.
The temperature around you, Astraeus, does begin to drop a little bit mysteriously. I don't know what that's about. Let's see. It's later on in the day at this point. All right. So annoyed, she hops onto the ship. All right. Immediately after her, Versi, the motherfucking Oracle, steps up.
Oh, Versi, you want to come along?
She eyes you as if this is ridiculous, that she has to wait in line to get on the boat.
I mean, yeah. I hold a thumbs up.
Yeah, I mean, listen, if she's here, that means that she already knows that we're gonna thumbs up. So we gotta just thumbs up, and Phil thumbs up.
Okay.
Phil's a true believer in prophecy.
Waited 30 damn years for it.
All right. She walks up to Philippocles, places a small hand on his large chest, and says, "You are wise, Philippocles, and handsome." And then she walks past Astraeus without saying anything. The water rises up from the bay and just buoys her onto the ship.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear anything and usher in the next person.
Okay. Endis arrives, much to a murmur from the crowd. The oration.
I put a thumbs up.
Okay.
I put a thumbs up.
I believe she has proven herself.
Yeah, that's fine. Phil will thumbs up.
Okay. Hypatia, thumbs up, thumbs down.
Snake nod.
Oh, okay.
Reading book.
All right, so I feel bad because this mini didn't make the migration, and I haven't been able to find it. I'm still looking for it. But Sula, who loves Anastasia more than even the goddess Valis, would like to join. Only so that he could be close to her presence and beauty.
Hypatia thumbs down the minute she sees him.
Oh, damn. Okay.
I don't think I would recognize him, so I'm gonna just give him the regular interview questions. Like,
Who is this?
Can you? So what can you bring to our ship?
Oh, man. Don't make me go and open up Roll20 to find this kid. All right, hold on. I'll get him for you next week. He says, with a bright smile, his blonde hair being tossed back from his handsome brow by the wind. I am devoted, body, mind, soul, and heart to Anastasia.
Hmm?
Do you recall the great concert of the bridge?
No.
Oh my god, this guy.
Devoted. So when you say when he says devoted,
I would
Is
die
he-
for her.
does he remind me of my ridiculous fan?
It feels a bit more earnest. If you are a person that is into someone with codependency being in love with you, he is the cat's pajamas.
Oh, you didn't hear. We were having another. This isn't the recruitment. We're actually at the Rock of Esther. That's where we're. You got to go to the Rock of Esther, and then we can recruit you.
I don't know
Alright.
if that's gonna work again.
Give me a deception. It will be a disadvantage because it makes no fucking sense.
Okay.
He's
that's
literally
fair.
watching
That's
Reset
fair. That's fair.
Boats.
All right. His face grows hot with anger, and he says, "I know you are a powerful warrior, perhaps one of the greatest warriors of all time. And now it occurs to me that you must want to keep her beauty and talent to yourself. Let it be known, Philippocles, that while battling you would surely lead to my death, I would do so if it gave me one more moment to look upon her beauty."
Oh,
Yeah, you're starting to sound a little crazy, friend. But we
well,
can
why
tumble.
don't you do that? Yeah.
Valis looks over at Reset and gives her a meaningful look. Reset, give me an insight check. All right, Reset, I need you to jump into private chat real quick.
I'm just stunned the Rock of Esther thing didn't work again.
I know, we're so foolproof last time.
So
seen it.
Anastasia's been hiding, like, kind of up in the crow's nest, just kind of watching all the proceedings. At this point, she's perked up and has started to climb down.
I mean, it really is a question of whether we say no now or Kyra throws him off the boat in 3 seconds.
Sorry.
Found it. I found his token. All right, this will win him over.
Yeah, he's like pretty boy.
All right.
I remember what he was.
All right.
Okay,
Yeah! He's visible.
Sola.
Visible. Unseen Sulu.
There he is.
You say you're devoted to Anastasia, and you have proven that you are willing to stand up even to Philippocles. I have one question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Can you row a boat?
I will row 100 boats into the underworld itself, if
All
it
right,
pleases Anastasia.
Okay.
starting to change my mind. I kinda
I'll
like this
put a
guy.
thumbs up. Yeah, I mean, we need more rowers.
Hypatia,
Well-
you see Valis subtly giving a thumbs up.
I'm gonna look at Valis and I should be like, why would you do this for me? And I'm going to then explain that as part of the rowing, he needs to take a vow of silence.
Oh, dang. Dang, the crowd, there's a murmur through the crowds. His eyes glisten with unshed tears. He looks over at Anastasia, sad and dejected, hanging from the ropes and rigging. And he says, "Whatever it takes. These are the last words I will speak before boarding the ship. Anastasia, I love you." And the whole crowd just kind of oohs and ahs. And you see Kyra just sort of look stoic. Her eyes 2 dots. Her mouth a horizontal line.
Don't you think we should get Anna's opinion on this, since it may affect her the most?
That's what
Don't listen
Astraeus
to-
was gonna do, but as soon as Valis puts a thumbs up, Astraeus puts his thumbs up.
Dude, did Phil see Valis do the subtle thumbs up?
Give me a perception check. You did. You did.
Yeah, Phil's just gonna be like, look, my aunt only wants him to go so he's not in her hair anymore. That's her only motive.
That's all the motive we need.
Yeah, Astraeus is looking at Phil like she's one of my gods. Like, what do you?
She's my bloody aunt. But look, all right. If Valis put her thumbs up and that crazy chick at the Rock of Esther right now was here, would you say yes?
Yes.
Yes, my gods outrank your desires.
She tried to murder everybody. This could be male her.
I mean, are you saying that you would expect your aunt to put her thumb up for that crazy?
No, I know crazy fans.
Vadia
Try
says
to
at least we
avoid
won't
them.
have to listen to him.
Look,
I'm going
this,
to ask Anna. Listen, be
this one will be a
silent
human
right there.
shield for Anna.
And Anna, I fly over to Anna. They want to bring him. Are you okay with that?
I just can't bear the thought of something bad happening to him. I don't think he should come.
Okay, I'll tell the others that you don't want him to come. I'll fly back over. Look, Anna doesn't want him to come. I say it loud enough for him to hear.
Oh, dang! You see this man's heart break. Stoic.
Look,
Why?
man. Look, it's
Phil.
because she's worried about you. You should stay here and be safe and pretty. Anna doesn't want you to get hurt.
Dawning realization comes over his face, and at that very moment, the clouds part, and a sunbeam comes down and illuminates Valis. He looks over and sees her, illuminated on her lawn chair, sipping her iced tea. And he says, "I understand."
No. Phil?
He disappears into the crowd. All right.
He wasn't gonna get hurt, Phil. He was gonna row the boats.
But he was gonna make Anna sad. Do you want Anna to be... She's already sad. Look at her over there. She's like the only one really still mourning. We're moving on. We gotta be conscientious.
I love thoughtful Phil. I'm just gonna say it.
Phil's always been.
With your high intelligence, have you ever considered going to the academy and getting your doctorate?
No, I have not. I
All
would not
right.
want to
You hear a squee, and you see a much larger, whose miniature also is in limbo at the moment. Piglet of Legend run through the crowd and begin running around your guys' feet, snorkeling up anything that fell down, flyers, pocket change, stuff like that.
Can it row?
Pushing through the crowd, people cheer and move out of the way. You see Pythor, god of battle. He throws all these people out of the way. And he says, "Oh, there you are. Boy! I'm here.
Hey,
Hey!
glad you made it."
Hey!" He flips the desk. It goes flying like 150 feet out into the bay. And he embraces you. He pick you up like a little baby. He throw you in the air. He spin you around. All right. Which half of the boat is Daddy rowing?
Take your pick. I'll take the other half.
All right. There is a gasp from the crowd as Queen Honora comes through, and she sees some people are sitting down another desk, and she skirts the desk, and she gives a heartfelt but very, political, hug and kiss to her father and her brother, as of goodbye. She's not coming with you. As she's doing that, Callister comes through the crowd. She sees him, and he sees her, and she motions him over, and they embrace as well.
Phil sheds a tear.
All right. Callister goes back around to the table and straightens himself out and says, Callister of Mitros, I'd like to join your crew.
Can you row a boat?
I can.
Yes, he can row.
I have to ask everyone, Phil.
You don't have to ask my brother. He's like me.
Well, then bring him into the boat and get. And I point at Python. Get him in the boat too.
All right, Dad. Let me show you where you're gonna be rowing. I take him all on board. I say goodbye to Honora.
I'm gonna try and say a word to Pythor.
Every now and then, this fucking blimp comes into my peripheral vision and scares the shit out of me.
It's amazing. I've had my screen been zoomed out the whole time.
All right, let's see. Issa of the Mithril Forge and Kremis of the Mithril Forge show up. They want to join your crew.
Don't you have to work at the Mithril Forge?
No. We got ourselves some reverse shore leave.
Do you have permission from Vulcan?
They both kind of look at each other, maybe a bit guiltily. Well, I didn't think we needed it. We're not slaves.
No, but you work for him.
Well,
okay, well, here, come up to the desk.
And you see Vulcan walk up behind them. No, it's fine. Take them with you. In fact, you're gonna need them. I have, something in the works. It's, a great bird, like a stimfay, but, bigger. It's gonna be bringing you, goods from the mines, and it's going to be taking things from you back to the mines. If that makes sense.
Great. Okay. Thumbs up.
So these two will be handling any repairs or last minute things that need tended to once it arrives.
Sounds good. We do need people to repair the ship if anything happens.
So, it's worth noting while I'm here, that a giant robot bird, it'll be keeping track of you as best it can. More's like it's only going to be able to find you when you're in port. The seas, you see, they're swirling and crazy. The forge is doing really well. So, it's time. If you tell me what you're trying to craft, I can give you a list of things you need to gather. You send the things back to me, and we take care of it. So, you don't have to tell me now, but let your imaginations run wild. And you see a glint in his eye that you haven't seen before, of a man who is doing what he loves, or getting ready to go home and do what he loves after a really long family vacation that he never actually wanted to fucking go on. Like he's just thinking about going home and building shit. And he says, magic items, weapons, armor, even some of the crazy stuff like the full plate armor that them Dragonlords wore back in the day. I'll be making all that stuff for you. So you think of what you need, I'll tell you what I need. You send it to me, and then I send it back to you.
Great. I'll let everyone know.
Also, as a sort of parting gift, I'd like to make sure you're well equipped for the Odyssey that lies ahead of you. So just let either one of these dwarfs know what you're needing from what we currently have in stock, and I'll make sure it's on the ship before you set sail.
Great.
All right. And thus, now you may choose one of the items listed in the thing, and then they'll make that available to you.
Okay.
All right. And finally, I think that's all the noteworthy NPCs that were going to join you at this time, at least. I think that's everybody. Oh, wait. There is a shocked cry from the crowd. You see, by Bullbug standards, a tiny Minotaur making his way through the crowd.
Oh.
What?
It's a Grimace. Get on the ship.
Ooh, oh, okay, yeah, they hop on, yeah. Okay. He reaches the desk.
Hello. What is your name?
He narrows his eyes at you, like he can't believe that you would ask him that.
I have to ask everyone.
I am known as Graxus.
Can you row a boat?
He looks at you like he's regretted every mile that he walked from Telebach to get here.
He looks like he could run a.
I can row a boat.
Astraeus just has his hand like fully extended, thumb up, and then like opens his hand to like gesture Graxus onto the boat.
Yeah,
Welcome
Vulcan and Valis actually look shook. Valis drops her iced tea.
Welcome aboard.
It will be an honor.
All right. So I think that's everybody. All right. Valis says, once the crowds have kind of left and the sun is beginning to set, she asked for permission to come aboard.
Thumbs up.
Don't have to ask, of course.
She's not going to join your crew. She's just going to come on board so we can transition you guys over to your new maps. All right. Let's see. So,
Hypatia, get your head out of the book and get on the boat.
What? Oh.
I'm going to make the Ultros available to players so you guys can go there now. Let's see. We got to make sure it's on navigation. There we go. All right. All right. So, boop. There we go. Let's see.
Worth noting, Anastasia is gone.
Gone, like dead? Like she doesn't exist anymore?
She disappeared while we were recruiting people after what's his name ran off into the crowd.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry, it was in the chat.
Okay. Well, I mean, you're not actually setting sail. This is just perpetually at sea. I mean, you're still in the harbor. Don't panic. You haven't left without her. So, okay. Just want to clarify that. All right. So, this ship, I think I've shown it to you guys before, but you should be able to move around the ship using the teleporters. So, see Heliodora, she moves here, she hits this little book, she teleports over. And there's doors, all that jazz, travel around the ship, all that. So you should be able to freely move about your ship. So, pretty cool. So this is the map we're going to use, mostly just to play Make-Believe Dollhouse. Your ship is just too big and strong for most people to attack it. If the ship is ever attacked, let me tell you, it's gonna be a fucking bananas fight, because only the strongest, craziest shit in the game is gonna attack this boat. So, if we ever come over here and you have to roll initiative, it's probably bad. So,
I think something's broken on the map. Maybe let me.
Yeah, I don't think I'd trigger teleporters.
Really?
You
Yeah.
walk up to it and you left click it.
You just left click the book when you're next to it.
Yeah, the book appears when you stand on by the stairs.
Oh, I found my room.
Oh, there's two Cyrus. All right, that's weird.
There's 2 resets too.
Oh, okay. All right. So that's your ship. Your ship is very strong. I believe if you want to access your ship's stats, let me make sure you have access to that.
Also, the shadow for the bast is in the wrong place. It's
What?
bothering me.
What are you talking about?
I mean,
Wait.
the bast is right here, and the
Uh-huh,
shadow
uh-huh.
is right here.
What? Where? Oh,
Right
I got you. I don't know. We'll fire the artist. So, all right. Let's see. Let me give you guys access to your ship. There you go. If you are familiar with ships in D&D, when you look upon this ship's character sheet, you will not believe what you are seeing. So, I don't know how else to describe it. It's ridiculous. Yeah. So, there's that map, and then you've got your new dashboard. So, let me get that set up for you. All right, all players. There we go. Let me preload it. Maybe that'll help. There we go. All right. All right. So your new dashboard as you explore the Cerulean Seas. Okay.
No sight.
No sight will drag yourselves out onto the map. Here you go.
Well, they
It's
can't
dark
see
in
all of
places
it.
there aren't candles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hold on. Hold on. Let's see. Man.
Oh, you guys don't have unlimited dark vision?
I try so hard to
I'm
to make you
human.
guys happy. I try so hard, but it's just never enough. It's never
it's-
enough.
I see the
Uh,
whole thing, and it's pretty, Crash.
All
It's
right.
amazing.
How about now? Can you guys see now?
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
good.
It
all
looks
right.
so much better in grayscale.
Okay. So what's going on here is you can see that some artists tried their best to fit all of the different islands onto one map. As you guys know, per lore, the islands do move around. So this is sort of a snapshot artist rendition of the islands. Islands that you guys know about because of the different characters and backstories and rumors, etc., etc. You know about Fire Island, which is generally pretty close to Mitros. It is a volcano island inhabited by lizard folk. Rumors are the lizard folk are fantastically wealthy, but also primitive cannibals. There is the land of Orysia, you guys know about. There is Chimera Island. I swear to God, I really love the names of the islands because, like, I get tired of trying to remember fantasy names. And this adventure is like, you know what? This island has Chimera on it. It's Chimera Island. You know about Chimera Island because there is a super, like, badass Chimera that lives there that preys upon the shipping lanes and is generally a terror. Thousands of gold are being offered by King Acastus to kill this creature. So you know about Chimera Island. The Indigo Islands sounds like the kind of place that you would go in a Pokemon game. It is an island chain where 3 or more very savage tribes live. I believe it's the eel, the shark, and the whale, I'm going to say, live in the Indigo Islands. They are highly competitive with each other, but if you ever needed more crew or more experienced crew, it wouldn't be a bad idea to swing by there.
Tribes of what?
It is also rumored that amongst the Indigo Islands is Pickle Island. So if you wanted to prove or disprove the existence of Pickle Island, that is a place that you could journey. The tribes, there's actually a tribe of dark elves. There is a tribe of Pathfinder goblins, Pac-Man frog goblins, essentially. And I believe the other tribe, I want to say, are Dwagar. I'd have to double check my notes. But yeah, it's basically people that didn't like the culture of the mainland, so they went and moved to these islands, basically. So it's a less Greek setting, and more of like I don't want to say like Polynesian Islander type thing, but it's a lot more in that direction than it is of the traditional Greek setting. There is Scorpion Island, where the Lotus Witch of Hypatia's destiny is said to live, as well as the homeland of Folon, the centaur athlete that you met, and the training ground of the Aresian monks. So Reset would actually know how to get there because she has been there before. And then the Isle of Themis, which is the homeland of the Amazons. So those are the ones that you know of and know how to get to them. How do you get to shit with Sidon passive aggressively making the weather and the ocean constantly betray you? That is where this compassy looking thing comes in, right there on the table. Valis presents you with it, and I believe there's some flavor text here. This is the Antikythera. Antikythera. The goddess of wisdom hands you a strange device. As you know, the Cerulean Gulf and the Forgotten Sea are vast and harbor many dangers. Some of your destinations may even vanish and shift by the workings of capricious primal power. The Antikythera is a cunning device, and it utilizes both magic and mechanical ingenuity to chart a safe passage across the oceans. Each island is attuned with a particular constellation, and she shows you the magic constellation map, animated by our friends at JB2A Animations specifically for our campaign. Let's see. Every island is attuned to a particular constellation in the night sky. By setting a constellation on the device, you can chart a course to its associated island. Unfortunately, someone has stolen a gear from the device, and even my father was unable to reproduce it. Until the gear is replaced, I would advise against trying to navigate past the borders of the Cerulean Sea. I suspect that the Order of Sidon is responsible for the theft, in which case Gaius almost certainly has the piece. I went to confront him about it and found his chambers empty this morning.
Do we know where he could be?
More than likely, he has fled back to Yonder. That is where the Order of Sidon is building their base of operations. Yonder is, or was, one of the greatest cities of the Gaigan Empire before it fell during the war. I do not advise rushing off to Yonder. The forces amassed there could prove overpowering even to you and your great crew. Also, I would like to provide to you a gift. Enough food, funds, and provisions to provide for your ship for the next month.
Thank you.
Mechanically, sailing takes anywhere from 2 to 3 days to get from one place to another, depending on checks that you guys make and checks that are made against you by the environment. Kyra is well versed in the stories of these constellations, and can explain the constellations to you if you ask. Each one has a story associated with it that kind of hints what sort of island it is linked to. So that's another mechanic. I've already presented your current travel options. These are the islands that you know the constellations intimately enough that you can input them in and you know where you're going to go. The rest of the constellations you'd have to guess based on the story and see where you ended up, basically. Because prepping for this adventure is a lot, and I spent 18 hours this weekend prepping for this adventure, I would ask that you choose from only the ones that I've made available to you so far, because
we're going to yonder.
Oh man,
I need to.
It's been real.
Valis.
It's been real. It's been real.
I do need to speak with Valis.
Okay. Hold on. I want to make sure that we cover everything. We've got the crew. With the crew, you've activated the B team. So sometime between now and next session, you will receive that information. But basically, the B team, you slot up to 5 NPCs that basically tag along with you on your adventures. So basically, if Pythor is slotted, as an example, he gives Philippocles advantage on death saves, and as a reaction, once per long rest, he can reduce damage from one source to half. So he basically, Marvel vs. Capcom, jumps in, takes the hit in the face, reduces the damage by half, and then jumps back out to whatever he was actually doing. And so on and so forth. So some followers are more useful than others. Some followers might be more specialized to different parts of the campaign or different adventures. These followers can be leveled up by treating them well and completing quests associated with them. That would simply just power up their associated ability and increase their odds of survival if they are put in dangerous situations. Normally, 90% of the time, if they're on the B team, they are immune to harm. 10% of the time, there will be story elements that do endanger your B team. So whatever you're slotting your B team, just keep in mind that low chance of something horrible happening to them. So, let's see. I'm also supposed to remind you that time will soon be running out. We're still not committing to a number of days, but it is capital S, capital O, capital O, capital N. So I am beginning to track the timer. And this last thing, I don't know if you guys would know about this or not. Okay. And, the robot that is going to be delivering goods and picking up ingredients is called the Keledone, or the Keledone. It's just a big old pelican, basically. Big robot pelican. Alright, so we're set. You wanted to ask Valis something?
Yeah, it's late, but I do need to ask before I forget. So now that we have the ship, now that we're done all that, she told me to come back to her and ask her about the dragon eggs.
Okay.
So I want to ask her about the dragon eggs.
Okay. She says, "My husband has been receiving dragons. You don't need to be the goddess of wisdom or have a father who is incredibly intelligent to figure out where he's probably getting those dragons from. I have every reason to believe that the Isle of Yonder, headquarters of the Order of Sidon, has dragons. Not just the dragon that flew Acastus or Gaius around, but more dragons. Many more. I would like you to find out what is happening on Yonder. Also," and she looks at you appraisingly. Give me an insight check real quick. Okay. Reset, you feel that the queen is taking your measure and trying to figure out if you can be trusted with a very huge burden.
Well, she was, after asking the egg, she was going to kneel and ask the queen if
Wait, what is this egg stuff? I thought you were asking about dragons.
the dragon eggs.
Right.
We were asking, yeah.
Okay. All right, keep going.
Yeah, so after asking about the dragon eggs, I was going to kneel down and ask her if Queen Valis, would you allow me to bear your symbol as we travel the Cerulean Gulf?
Right. Her eyes are cool and calculating. She looks at you and says, Versi saw in you a great destiny. Astraeus believes that destiny to be true. It is said that you will found a new order of Dragonlords, greater than those that came before. Is that something you believe?
It is something that I wish to do.
She kind of closes her eyes. I see. But do you believe it can come to pass?
I'm gonna look her in the eyes, just kind of tilt my head up, and without turning away, I'll say, I believe.
Then let me set you upon the path. And she reaches into her satchel kind of thing, and produces a ball of cloth, linens and silks, and setting it on a nearby table, she begins to unwrap it. It is, you believe, an egg. It has a metallic sheen to it. I found this among Acastus's things and took it. I want you to take it with you, away from him and away from this city. If you need guidance in its care, look only to my sister or Astraeus. Both are well versed in what needs to be done. This will be the first dragon born to the new order of the Dragonlords.
She's just gonna stand up and walk over carefully and say, I will not let you down. And I guess she'll grab the egg and hold it tight.
Okay. It is cold. Very cold.
She'll take the wool and the linen too.
Okay. It is definitely like a rock that was kept in a freezer. Like it has that sort of temperature to it.
Thank you for entrusting something like this to me.
Go forth, my champion. Bring about a new order, better than before.
I shall.